Welcome to NHL Nightly with your host, Jeremiah Maxwell, aka the Sports Beard. Along with Perlo Wisdom, the NHL handicapper extraordinaire. And Rico Inberry, goal-scoring prop dynamo.
We are live on YouTube, X, Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. Ted, what's up? Going live. Leave likes. Appreciate you guys. Jim Franks, Redfi, or Canton 31. Appreciate you guys with the likes. Let's go. We got people in the chat. Derek S., what's up, buddy? You got your Leafs got it tonight? Who's winning? Leafs, Ted with the likes. Appreciate you getting us to 100 likes already. A Ginger Life, love it. Appreciate you. We're going live. I had a little long weekend. Had to go to the doctor. Had a dinner. So we had Friday and Monday off. So we'll be back the rest of the week streaming. Sends an OT 3-2, Derek says. Okay, let's go. We're getting a game 6. Derek on YouTube says, sends an OT 3-2. That's what he thinks the score will be. Jake Sanderson, the boy from Whitefish, Montana. What does Jake Sanderson have in common with yours truly? We were both born in Whitefish, Montana. John Buccigross, AJ Malesko calling this game in Toronto. Where the freaking Ron Cunningham? What's up, man? That is where the stuff belongs. That's where it belongs. You need to be at the game that you're calling. TNT. So Tavares has 3 goals, 2 assists. Marner 1 goal, 6 assists. William Nylander 1 goal, 6 assists. And I think Matthews 1 goal, 4 assists. So, but the Toronto Maple Leafs since 2018 are 1-12 in series clinching playoff games. What does that mean? Nothing, because this is a totally different team than all those years. I always thought those stats were worthless. So, yeah, appreciate everybody being with us here. I know there's a lot of live streams. I'm sure there's a ton, especially when it comes to Toronto. But I was like, oh, I got to do Leaf Sends. So for tomorrow, I want your opinion on what we do. I was thinking Jets Blues tomorrow, a little bit of later stream, 9:30 Eastern, but Jets Blues game 5. That one feels like the right answer. But we could also have Florida eliminate Tampa in Tampa game 5. What do you think there? What happens there? That's going to be interesting. What's up, Mark? Appreciate you. Darkness, playoff hallmark versus clinching potential Leafs stoppable force and movable objects. Something has to give. Yeah, I don't know, Darkness. I have no clue on this one. I don't feel like the Leafs have been fragile, but I don't know, man. This feels like a different Leafs team. We'll see. Saying hi, Santino, 22 Bangerolls, Mason, what's up? Rick Contreras, Jeremy Brandt, 153. What's going on? Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody on all the platforms watching. So we will get the game underway here fairly soon. Oh, turn this down a little bit. Rosie, what's going on? Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Come on. Hello. Just so I can get out of this screen. Juliana, Jeremy Brandt, Skid, what's going on? Appreciate you guys. Who do you got winning tonight? The Leafs at home minus 170 or the Sens plus 142? What do you got? So yeah, share the stream, leave likes, We got to 100 likes already. Thanks to our main man there. I appreciate you. Share the stream. We're going to be, I'll flash some highlights or something for the TikTok users. We'll see how that goes. I cannot do it on the MacBook, so I guess we got to get the other. Let's get that. I guess we got to get the other games going on. So the other games are on TBS Max. They have the Devils and Hurricanes, and they have the Kings and Oilers, and the Wild and Gold Knights are both on ESPN. I will not be doing 2 games tonight, though. I'll just be doing the one. So Leaf Sens, that'll be what we're doing here. So here we go. We are at the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, about to get underway. I feel like the Sens win this one and it goes to game 7. I have a hard time seeing them losing game 6 at home. Yeah, darkness. I kind of agree with that sentiment. Sebastian, what's going on? Drew, how you doing? Marco, what's up? Leave a like, share the stream. If you want to talk hockey, put it in. Let's talk some puck. Kish me the best. What's going on? Hope you're doing good. I got Toronto Maple Leafs tonight to finish it off. All right, Kevin. I respect it. So tomorrow, I think the game I will do with you guys is Jets Blues 9:30. Let me know if that's what you want, or if you want me to do Panthers Lightning. I feel like Jets Blues is the answer, though. Panthers Lightning is actually not been that great a series outside of all the like dirty shit they're doing to each other. So Keenan Price, John Cole, Mr. Dave 402, Vincenzo. Appreciate you. Illusion, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, I feel you. Kevin, you were asking me those questions so I wanted to explain this. That's an expansion Western Hockey League team that will be joining what they call all told the CHL, but it folded up. So all those players that are going to get drafted by that are all junior players. Yes, some of them might have NHL draft rights on them, but that doesn't mean the team, like the Blues, if they drafted them, lose them or anything. So I know there was maybe some confusion there. So Connor Knorch, sorry. Jacob, what's up? Lila, Lila, what's going on? Appreciate you. Stephanie Green, how's it going? Appreciate you. Yeah, that makes, see, that's that. I think when it's the V's or something, the Victoria V's. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, they'll be a part of the Western Hockey League. And there's American teams too: Portland Winterhawks, Seattle Thunderbird, Spokane Chiefs. And like an example was one of the Capitals draftees, Andrew Cristal, got traded to the Spokane Chiefs. They're still going. You guys let me know if you're watching the OHL or listening to the CHL, WHL, Quebec Major Junior League. If you're like, yeah. What do we got going on? Marcelo Mont, out of summer. What's going on? Dude, just started. So summer just started. Yeah, I figured once we just talked about it, because at first I didn't really see what you had sent me. I was like, oh, I was just reading what you had written, and then I was like not paying attention. Yeah, there's American teams, darkness in the OHL too. You got the Saginaw Spirit. Biz played for them. You got the Erie Otters, who Connor McDavid played for. So yeah, that's the game I want to do, Kevin, is the Blues Jets. Are you not? Well, it's in Winnipeg, so you're definitely not going. For the listeners, Kevin is a St. Louis resident. We met up with him at the Spit and Chicklets event. So yeah. So do you go to the game sometimes, Kevin? I'm assuming you do, because you live in downtown St. Louis. So Anyway, I enjoyed St. Louis. I liked it. It was a nice town. It was good. Yeah. Okay, Stolars 3-1, 229 goals against with a 902 save percentage. You got Giroux. They only have to sing the one anthem, so we're good. 22 on all platforms, so you're not bad, Lex. Kevin, that's ridiculous. Most of you watching on X, but I appreciate you guys being in the chat for the YouTube. We are underway. Little scrum. The Leafs keep it in. Quick shot on goal right away from Toronto, not wasting any time from the point there. Ottawa's going to get it out, but it's going to go right back in. I don't know if that was Carlo. You got Nick Cousins, Adam Gaudette, and Fabian Zetterlund. They started their fourth line against Toronto's top line. It's chipped out. Matthews is fallen, and it looks like they're going to get the puck and ship it all the way down. Stolars is going to play it behind the net. Now Brady Tkachuk and the first line's up. Stützle is going to skate around. He gets pressured from Tanev. Tanev takes him off the puck in the corner. Around to Matthew Nyes. Nyes is going to get up to McCabe. McCabe's going to chip it down in. Austin Matthews is going to pursue, but I guess it's going to be icing. Interesting. That's very interesting. Snakes and Stuff, what's going on? Or I'll send you the invite if you want to come. Snakes and Stuff, you were good. So I will do the game center here. So, because I'm not a ton familiar with all the players on Ottawa, as far as there's a couple new guys. This happens too when guys bring up AHL. It's just impossible to just know everybody. So I do my best. You go to all games the regular season. Okay. Amadio takes it wide for Ottawa. It's taken off his stick. It's chumped all the way down by the Leafs. Nick Jensen goes back and gets it. He has to play it before it's icing. Obviously, Tavares pursues. Now it's intercepted by Benoit. A little bit of pressure from the Leafs, but Shabbat has it now on his stick. He will get it up to Amadio. They'll break the blue line now on the far right wing there. Ridley Gregg breaks it around the corner, but Toronto gets it out. Oliver Ekman Larson on a pass all the way up for Willie Nylander. It's going to be shot on goal by Domi, though, but it's deflected away and back up now. Batherson takes it up the ice, and he's going to drop it down. Dylan Cousins is there. Oh! I think they scored. I think Ottawa scores. You met Brett Hull? That's awesome, Kevin. There's no way this doesn't go in. I think Ottawa scored. Patrick Kelly, what's up, Camden? Wow, I don't know how Ottawa doesn't score here. I swear to God, the puck was in the back of the net there. Yeah, so let me get a little clarification here. So, yeah, the puck doesn't get to the net. Oh, it goes off the post and then behind him, and then Morgan Riley saves it, but he falls back on it. Wow. Yeah, Morgan Riley saves a goal probably here. Yep. Okay. Yeah, Morgan Riley saved an absolute goal from the Ottawa Senators. Wow. So now you've got Gaudette being chased out. Looks like they got that fourth line, Nick Cousins Gaudette, back out there with Fabian Zetterlund. Leafs are going to win the draw. They're matching with the Pacioretty, McMahon, Domi line, Carlo and Riley on the pairs. Pretty interesting stuff here. No dog in the fight from you guys. I don't care who wins. I don't care who wins any of these series. I just want the best teams. The teams that are playing the best. I want the best teams to make it. The teams that earn it deserve to be there, you know. I don't want fluky comeback, you know, they didn't get it out. The team plays like shit for 58 minutes and then they win. Eke went out, cough, cough, Oilers. I want the best. Now, like last year, the Oilers were playing really good. Chipped all the way around in by the Matthews crew. Nyes puts on the forecheck. Quick up there by Shane Pinto, but it's a turnover, and Toronto keeps it in. McCabe slap, but Pinto blocks it now. Pinto, and he's going to get it down, but they're going to be a change here between the Perron, Cousins, Batherson line back out. Here comes Toronto. Lots of back and forth here. Zub gets to the puck before the Leafs do. He's going to get it. And the 224s, Dylan Cousins and Scott Lawton, are going to be going after it. The Leafs are going to keep it in with Simone Benoit on the far left. Now all the way down. Steven Lorenz is going to try to get the puck. He's going to battle with Dylan Cousins. Shot from the point, deflected wide by the Leafs. Still, Jake Sanderson is going to skate it back up. He's going to sling it down the ice, but it's going to be picked up by Toronto in their own end. Benoit up to Lawton, but the Leafs are trying to change, so they'll recycle it back in, play it to Oliver Ekman-Larsson. He'll go behind the goalie, back up, chipped all the way down. Here comes Toronto, Tavares. Now it's intercepted by Clevin. He slings it all the way back down. Now Claude Giroux skates behind. He goes to wrap around. It's stopped by Stolars. Now Giroux out to Brady Tkachuk. Tkachuk to Jensen. Jensen's play is picked off by John Tavares. John Tavares on a breakaway. Backhand save from Olmark. Not a really good shot from Tavares there, but give Jensen credit too. He gave a lot of pressured, but now the Leafs are buzzing in the own end. Willie Nylander, a shot from the point, deflected into the corner by Olmark, but the Senators are going to be able to get it out. Now Morgan Riley picks it up in the Leafs end. He gets to the center line. He's going to dump it all the way in. Olmark's going to go back and stop the puck for his D-man Sanderson. He's going to sling it all the way up to Nick Cousins. Nick Cousins is going to lose it, and it's going to be slung around and put out. Duffy, Canton, Kerry Ellis, TJ Moore, all you guys, appreciate you. By the way, we have 22 people on all platforms. Appreciate you. Slow night, and I know for me, I wasn't streaming regularly enough the last few days, so I didn't do any over the weekend and stuff, guys. That'll be the way it is. It's summertime, and basically now for me, so I can't be inside. I just cannot. Jake Sanderson, after the faceoff win, is going to skate it behind his own net. He's going to get it up to the blue line, and I think it's going to be deflected into the bench. We'll get another faceoff. 3 goals in this series for John Tavares. So, yeah, Nick Jensen just telegraphed the pass. He was going back to the centerman there, and Tavares read the play and caught, didn't get a great shot. Probably would have liked to have had it on his forehand, but 26 breakaway goals by the Leafs the entire year. That was second in the NHL. Big shock. They have a lot of KJFM. What's up, KJFM? Appreciate you. Robs, Kyle Ellis, how's it going? So appreciate you guys. 5 on the TikTok. Now the Ottawa Senators are going to ice it. 14:28 left in the first. We're going to have an icing. They can't take a commercial break, but they can show the little commercial thing, which is annoying. But yeah, still scoreless. I think if you're the Senators, and let me ask you guys in the chats or wherever, you want this to be tied or 0-0 after the first. I think if you get through the first, you can settle in a little bit, get your legs. Looks like a lot of the Leaf fans showed up in force. Obviously, a playoff game. This looks like this is a series clinching game. Now, quick, Ottawa on a little bit of a breakaway. Amadio was bodied. This third line from Ottawa has been pretty gritty. I've been impressed. But we've got Brady Tkachuk out there now. Oh, we have a hand pass. Lots of stoppages in play already. For those of you. Appreciate you, KJFM. Appreciate that, man. Buddy Young, appreciate you joining. So 4 shots on goal by Toronto, 1 by Ottawa, but Ottawa's actually had probably the closest chance to score a goal. You know, maybe minus the Tavares, but he didn't really get a great shot on it, guys. Okay, Timmy Stutzla, Giroux, and Kachuk with Shabbat and Jensen. They've shoot out 2 centermen on this draw. So now we've got Stutzla taking the draw against Holmberg. Holmberg wins it back. It's chipped up front by McCabe, Jake McCabe. Now skating around Holmberg. He's going to get it all the way to the point to Chris Tanev. He's going to shoot it wide down in the end. It's going to be picked up by Drew, but he's going to lose it. Now Tavares. Now it's poked, checked away. Here comes. Oh, wow. Stolars came way up to play that, to eliminate the breakaway. Now, here comes Kachuk. He's going to shoot it. It gets deflected on the way there. Now Nick Jensen from the point, and it's gloved by Stolars. Now, McCabe cross-checks Kachuk and then slashes him in the ankle after Kachuk tried to take a swing at the puck. But just Kachuk's just trying to get in there. He didn't even touch the goalie or anything. So, little after extracurriculars that you probably don't need to have. Save your energy, boys, is what I would say. Edmonton Oilers. Go Leafs, go. Brady sucks. Salvatore Ianni. What's up, buddy? Eric Lanes. Salvatore is a diehard Leafs fan. Thanks for being with us, Sal. Appreciate you. Good stuff, man. We got a pup in here. We got capes. Yeah, that's it. Just the capes. My boys are depressed. They haven't been able to go outside. Dylan, it's Dylan. What's up, Dylan? Appreciate you. Thanks for just followed you. KJFM, I really appreciate you following. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. We're getting up to 2,000 followers, trying to go to 2K, drive to 2K. Leave a like, subscribe, share the stream. If you know anybody that likes to talk hockey, that's what we do here. We're at a commercial break, by the way, guys. I didn't say that. So, commercial break. Got the Great Chase shirt on. Came in the other day. Little 47 brand, Great Chase. Of course, the Great Chase is over. $8.95 was scored by Ovi. So I'm praying very hard right now. All right, Sal. Yeah, I know. I got you. Yeah, like we'll see. I have not been disappointed with Toronto's play, man. I don't think you could say anything. It's not long ago I watched the Red Sox versus the Yankee documentary. Came back from down 0-3. So it's been done before, and we have the belief that we can happen again, says Brady. Well, you got to take it one shift at a time, right? The one thing is, Ottawa doesn't feel like it's too big of the moment for them. They're playing fine. I just think Toronto is a deeper, better team. And I think anybody that knows anything about hockey can agree with that, right? So what's this? Click to register. Register for the weekend. I don't want to match. Okay, click to register. All right, we're registering. All right. Birdie, what's going on? Canadian team wins the cup this year? I don't know, KJFM. You know, Toronto is probably the team, though, I could see doing it more than anybody. I just don't. I think Edmonton is just way too flawed. And then, let's see what happens with Winnipeg, because if Winnipeg can find their game, they get Velarde back and stuff. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Winnipeg. Obviously, it can't get any worse for Hellbuck. They've been struggling, so we'll see. This game 5 is crucial, but in a real matter of moments, you could have by the second round all the Canadian teams out. So we'll see. Kings, pretty important series tonight too. So, all right. Yep. Okay. Dumped all the way down. Carlo's going to swing it all the way around to Morgan Riley. Morgan Riley's going to throw it up the ice, chip it up, but it's going to be picked off by Nick Jensen in the neutral zone. Now the Ottawa Senators are going to roll back. Perron gets it back to Jensen. Jensen's going to one-touch pass it all the way up to Batherson. Batherson's going to skate around. He's going to backhand pass to Pinto. Quick shot on goal. Stolars did not know where the puck was. The puck is not even there. The ref blows the whistle. Now it's 3 shots to 3 shots. Chris Patel, how's it going? So, yeah, I do not. Okay, so Domi got dumped by Cousins. Ooh, Dylan Cousins. Domi got dumped by Dylan Cousins a little bit. Then the fight, okay, it deflected up in the net. My bad. That wasn't clear to me. It deflected up into the net, and that's why they called it. But Stolars was there to make the save for Leaf fans that are, if you're just listening, which, I'm sure you could be listening to Joe Bowen or whatever. So I appreciate everybody that's with us. 25 on all the platforms. Again, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Toronto's going to recover here. Now Matthews is going to pursue. Matthews sort of overskated Zub there. I think maybe the Leafs are a little bit edgy around Zub. Zub throwing some big hits. I think now Kachuk's going to intercept it in the high slot. He's going to sling it back to Zub. Zub's going to get it to Batherson, or excuse me. Anyway, it's going to get up the ice very quickly. We're going to get a change. Clevin and Mantipalo still have that top line of Amadio, Pinto, and Grigg are out there now. So that's not the top line. That's like their third line. Big Mike, what's going on? Hope you're doing good. Appreciate you. 27 on all platforms. If you're just joining us, Salvatoriani, big time Leafs fan, said he's praying very hard for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh, quick shot on goal, saved. Big time Chippy. Holmberg was in front. Lots of cross checks being thrown. Nothing doing. Allmark makes the save. Randy Grigsby, what's up? Hopefully you're doing great. Shout out where you're coming from. Yeah, so for you guys, I had Tampa and Colorado in the finals. And I watch 800 games a year probably. So what do I know? Those two teams could be eliminated in the first round and as early as like the next time they play. So that'll be interesting. Here comes the Ottawa Senators. They're going to throw it down. Brandon Carlo's going to beat Perron to the puck, but it wasn't icing, so the play's going to continue. It's going to get back to Riley from his own end behind the goal hash. He's going to sling it all the way down. Allmark's going to play at 10:58 less to go in the first. Slung up the ice here by Ottawa. David Perron's going to dump it in. He's going to skate it actually in and shoot and save by Stolars. So Perron already has a pretty good playoff beard for what he's got going on. Thank you, everybody. 28 on all the platforms. Share the stream, leave a like. I appreciate you guys so much. Looks like Carolina, New Jersey is going to be getting underway real quick. Let's get. Okay, I'll wait for the commercial break to get that going. Carolina could eliminate the Devils tonight. Domi's back out there, so he's apparently okay. Just no worse for wear from that earlier check. Quick shot by Max Pacioretty. It's deflected out to the high slot, but Ottawa's going to skate down. Now Zetterlund's going to dump it all the way in. Gaudette's going to pursue, but Carlo's going to get there first. It's going to get chipped up, but Ottawa's going to keep it in momentarily. Nick Jensen. It's not kept in, but Ottawa will control. Nick Cousins gets it back to Jake Sanderson, who's already skating quite a bit for Ottawa. Sanderson's going to skate it all the way up. He's going to get it on the wing to, 33. I apologize. 57, David Perron's going to go into the corner. He's going to take a check from the Leafs forward there real quick. back around. Jake McCabe to Yarncroke. Yarncroke back to McCabe. Lots of pressure put on by Batherson. Now Tanev will come clear. It's deflected as he passes it down. This could be icing. It will not be. Ottawa gets to it first, though. Now Dylan Cousins is going to skate down, dump it in. The workhorse from Whitehorse. Now Amadio is going to pursue. He's going to get it in the corner. He's going to get taken down by Carlo. No penalty, though, and it wasn't one. Now it's going to be slung all the way down by Toronto, and this will be icing with 9:16 left in the first period. We will take an intermission break. So I'll let you guys know. Yeah, appreciate that, Randy Grigsby. Alabama, all right. Appreciate it. Alabama in the house. I'm in Alaska, so I'm in the other A state. So Arkansas, Alabama, Alaska. Am I missing one? I don't think there is. I think that's it. Won by Ottawa. Flipped around by Sanderson. Sanderson to Zub. Zub overskates the puck, but he's got some support. Now Sanderson's going to have to go back and get the puck. It's going to be deflected in. This should not be icing. Oh, that was deflected by the Leafs. I guess they're going to call icing on Ottawa now. 5-3. Toronto in the lead there. I'll get a scoreboard going for you guys if you want. You don't need me. Ottawa Senators are the visiting team. Toronto Maple Leafs are the home team. We are in the first period. All right, let's go. Ottawa's going to skate wide. Timmy Stützle. The puck's pretty bouncy there today. It feels like must be a pretty warm day. Ottawa's going to shimmy it on down. Stützle's going to beat his man. Benoit's going to hold him up against the boards. They're going to work it out, but it's going to be kept in by Amadio. Amadio's going to sling it to the net. It does not get there. It stops at Ridley Gregg's feet. Now here comes Matthew Nyes. He's going to bully his way behind the net. He's got 2 sends on him, though. Can't do anything with it. He slings it out to the point, gets it to Tanev. It's taken away. Amadio, again, has the puck. He's been all over. Amadio's looked good, man. I think Amadio was a Leafs draft pick, if I'm right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Go Sens go. Come on, Ottawa. They're battling to do it. One shift at a time, boys. Avi's my mod for the YouTube. He's the best. He's our diehard. 25 people in the chat. Appreciate all of you. Let me know, Diego, all you guys in the TikTok, how that sounds. If I need to put a microphone on or whatever, if it sounds better, let me know. I can do that. We'll see how that goes. But I think for the most part, it sounds pretty good from what people have been telling me. All right. Leafs are going to get it up all the way up to Tavares. Tavares is going to bust through the blue line. It's him. He's going to sling it down, but it's deflected by the defenseman. Now it's kicked. Sanderson lost his stick. He has to go to the corner to get it. Tavares has the puck behind the net. He's going to throw it all the way back out to Oliver Ekman-Larsson. It's deflected just wide. The initial save was made by Ullmark. Now we've got some battling on the boards. Ottawa reeling a little bit here. Nope. Just as soon as I say that, here comes Jake Sanderson again. Jake Sanderson's all over this, over this ice, guys. All over this ice. So, Leafs are going to ice it. 6:41 in the first. They are showing some banged up Leafs players. Yeah, so Nyes tries to get it on his forehand. He's not able to. Larson gets it out. He shoots it. It's deflected by Yarncrow, and it actually gets hit on the leg of Holmberg. That might have actually been wired for the goal, but Holmberg got in the way. So Ottawa loses the draw, and the Leafs get it out real quick. Now here comes, it's offsides on Toronto, and they'll be called offside. 6:30 to go. They're going to get another one. Lots of stoppages in play in this one for sure. So I'll take a 5-minute break, bathroom break and stuff at the intermission here, and then I'll be back to chat with you. Yeah, I agree with that 100%, Avi. I said that before you were in. I think if you're the Sens, you take a tie or a 0-0 score after the first. You kind of hold the wave and the storm back. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Olmark couldn't dominate a Boy Scout meeting. Sal, he stinks. Okay, we'll see. He's done. He's cleared everything away from him. I don't think the Leafs have really put a ton of pressure on him yet, Sal. So, Miami Dolphins. How's it going? Joshua Smith, what's up? Appreciate you guys. We're at a commercial break. 6:30 left in the first. We'll have I think, fourth line, Gaudette, Nick Cousins, Fabian Zetterlund with Clevin and Mantopolo as defensive pairs against Domi, Nylander, Pacioretty, and Chris Tanev. 1,056 or 156. What's up? Appreciate you guys. Travis Green is happy with the way they played. Yeah, the 2 West series. Yeah, I won't be doing those. So tomorrow, Avi, I'll be doing Blues Jets for sure. I'm gonna see if I can't get a guest on. We'll see. We're working it, so we shall see. Do. And I might have a couple day shows where we have like Colby Armstrong has said he would come on. So I'm working on Kiprios. I just gotta Cabs, Habs, Blues, Jets are all gonna be fun. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Caps probably put the Habs away. Nothing against the Habs. They've been great. They're gonna be such a good team going forward. Um, but I just think the Caps were too much. And I think Protoss is gonna be back for them. So I was actually surprised he didn't skate in game 4. Perron's going to get it up. He's going to get it to Shabbat. Shabbat's going to lose it at the blue line, but they're going to recover. Nick Jensen back on his own blue line is going to sling it up back to Shabbat. Shabbat's going to get it to, I don't know who that was there. I think that was Dylan Cousins at the line there. Amadio Zub from the point. It's shot wide. And I should have said Zub from the high circle there on the right-hand side. Now here comes Matthew Nyes. He's going to try to take on 2. Pento's going to beat him to the puck. He's going to just chip it up the boards. Amadio's going to get it now. Sanderson slings it all the way around. Morgan Riley's going to intercept that, though. Now here comes Sanderson behind the net, though, after the O'Reilly dump. And he's going to sling it up. Lots of teams are doing that high pass to break the zone. Now here comes Matthews. Boy, Matthews does not look the same this year. I wonder what's going on with him. Leafs fans want a penalty, and they're going to get one. Matthew Nyes. Travis Green, not a fan of the play. Fenway Frank, what's up? Al number 75, 3, football, basketball, baseball. How's it going, my friend? No, I just think he's been banged up this year. He scored almost 70 goals last year, Avi. So, penalty for the Ottawa Senators coming up here. That is going to be a roughing minor on Ridley Grigg, I think. ESPN's not showing a replay. We're at commercial. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that that's incorrect, Avi. I think that's a fair. Yeah, I didn't like the. Travis Green didn't like the call. They've been call. I think the refs have been too involved in these series, guys. 27 on all platforms, by the way. Appreciate you guys. This is like a perfect number. Crispy chicken nuggets at Taco Bell. Okay. Vitamin, what's up? Yeah. all the Stanley Cup does is take. Oh. Yeah. Oilers Kings tonight. Whoever wins takes the series. Yeah, I think that's fair, Avi. I think the Kings are still they've played the best of the hockey. Oilers have had to crap like a bunch of comebacks. I just don't like their defensive game at all. So we'll see though. I mean, you think I'm hating on them, but they don't have the team, bro. You just aren't gonna win with McDavid and Draisaitl doing everything for you. And everybody's like, "Oh, they did it last year." No, they didn't do it last year. They had goals from McLeod, they had goals from Fogle, they had goals from other parts. Yeah, everybody's like, "Well, Corey Perry." Well, they're playing him on the top line, so he's getting. It's yeah. I mean, the Kings could have won this series already. Quite frankly, if they could just clear the puck from their own end, stop playing. Quick shot on goal by Marner from the point. Now the Leafs look like they're on fire here, obviously. Haven't even called Marner's name at all tonight, guys. Have you heard me say his name at all? He hasn't touched the puck. Yeah. Yeah, Avi. I think they could have won both games in Edmonton. I think they could have closed this series out in 4, to be quite frank. And I still think the Kings are the better team. And they may not end up winning it, but we'll see. Wow, what a shot from Willie Nylander from the high slot. Now it's slung back around by Nyes. The Leafs are snapping it around. Quick wraparound by Matthews. Now Ottawa's going to try to get it out, but it's pinned by Nylander. Now Nyes to Tavares behind the net. Now Matthews at the circle. Matthews going to sauce it over. No one's there, but it's going to be recovered by Nylander. Nyes is standing right in front of Olmark. Now Marner to the point. He's going to get it back to Nylander. Nylander's going to sling it. It's saved by Olmark. 1:15 left. Wow, dude. The Leafs power play snapping it around. Quick shot on goal by Matthews. It's saved by Olmark, then batted into the corner. Now Nylander has it. Nylander. Nyes just standing there. He could have shot it even better. Ottawa cannot get it out. Now Nylander. Here's Nylander. It's deflected. Now there's a stick broke. That should have been a penalty on I think. Oh, dude, now we're getting tons of chippiness. I think they took a penalty. I think the Leafs took a slashing penalty because one of the Ottawa Senators' sticks broke in half. So everybody comes together. 51 seconds left in that remaining power play. 3:57 left to go in the first. If you're just joining us, thank you, Jack Caramanacchio. Appreciate it. Ever feel dumb? I sat in a garage with the car on for 3 hours until I left. Realized I drive a Tesla. Toxically correct. That's crazy, man. I don't have a garage or a Tesla, so I wouldn't have that problem. You were like, it's not starting. Yeah. So the wraparound by Matthews didn't go. Pretty great save there on Nylander. And then, I don't know. I guess Tavares is being called for the slash. Pinto got dumped by Nyes. We need Pinto and Nyes. Look at that 5-minute major. What's the 5-minute major? Oh, what's the 5-minute major? They're calling a slash against Nyes against Zub. And then Nyes gave it to Pinto pretty good there. 4-on-4, so it's killed. Now, does this... now I don't know what's happened here. Okay, so Toronto wins the draw. Morgan Riley behind his net, slings it back around. We have 4-on-4 for 41 seconds. You've got Oliver Ekman-Larsson out there with Willie Nylander, Pontus Holmberg, and Morgan Riley. Against Stützle, Kachuk, Shabbat, and Clevin. But the Leafs are controlling it in their own end. They are definitely the more possession of the time of the puck in this game. Now Riley down to Scott Lawton. They got the Lawton-Lorenz line out there. Sorry, they changed the line so quick. Billy Yarber, what's going on? Appreciate you. So Olmark hasn't given him much. Yeah, the Sens got Well, the Sens are going to have a power play here in 10, 11 seconds here. So they're going to be able to get down to about 2 minutes if they don't score here. But they really have got, I mean, the Leafs are really putting the pressure on here. They're winning the draws. Now here comes Ottawa. They win the draw. Sanderson behind the net. He's going to get it off. Matthews is going to get tripped. Are they going to call it? No, they are not. It was not really a penalty anyway. He kind of just got caught up in his stick. That would have been brutal for Ottawa. 4-on-4 for 4 more seconds. Lots of stoppages in play in this first period, guys. Tons. 3 seconds. Ottawa wins. Zub behind. He's going to get it now. Here comes Ottawa with 1:09 on the power play. They're going to get their stuff adjusted. Sanderson's going to skate back. Now he's going to skate forward with speed. He's going to get it up to the line. Here comes, they're going to throw it on net. Wow, if Ottawa had a guy there, it might have been a tap in. Nice deflection. Stolars. Now Stützle behind. He's going to sauce it over to Batherson. Batherson's going to have a little bit of problems handling it. He's going to lose it on the wall to Marner. Great wall play from Marner there. First time I've really said his name. He's been passing it around. Now, here comes Sanderson. Sanderson's going to go up the ice. He's going to drop it to Stützle. Stützle's going to skate, drop it off to the side. Kachuk. Now, Stützle. Up to the point, Sanderson. Now, back to Stützle. Stützle's going to lose the puck. Here comes Lorenz. It's a 3-on-2 for the Leafs. Scott Lawton's going to tee it off. Deflected wide, and probably the best shot on goal was by the Leafs there. That's probably going to kill this power play. 4 or 5 seconds left. Matthew Knies will be free from the bench. So, Devils up. Devils up 1-0. Okay, thanks for the score update. Pinto was messing with a Cadillac. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he got hit pretty good. Now here comes, speaking of the aforementioned Pinto, he's going to get it. He's going to get checked from behind by Morgan Riley. Wow, that actually was a dirty play. And Morgan Riley's going to get a penalty. And that was not Pinto. I'm sorry. That was Tomas Chabot that was checked from behind. Morgan Riley took a bad. Let's go Devils, by the way, huh? Let's go Devils. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. I don't know what Morgan Riley was doing there. I'm actually like, he doesn't have to make this play. So Stützle just fell there. He lost an edge. But Chabot, yeah, I mean, Riley just destroys him from behind. And there's just like he's trying to stop. And yeah, it's definitely a boarding penalty. Yeah, I think they might be reviewing this for a major. Yeah, Chabot is jacked up. It was a bad hit for sure, Sal. Let's see. They're calling a minor penalty. JB giving me some love. I appreciate it. Coach JB. What's up, coach? So Ottawa's going to get another power play for 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't review it. So Dave Jackson saying he's not injured enough. Wow, Devils are up 2-0. So that I got that game on. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like that was probably a 5-2 darkness, and he doesn't have to get a game misconduct. I just feel like, Ottawa's go. Oh my God, I can't believe Ottawa didn't score. Batherson on the short side. Wow, my God, dude. The Leafs dodged a bullet there. Yeah, I thought it was just a 5-minute major. Oh, that's not a penalty, Leafs fans. That's just called playing defense. They checked him off the puck. You're allowed to do that in the game of hockey. If some of you showed up more, you would know this. We're going to get out of this period probably, though, with a 0-0, and I think you take it with your Ottawa. So here comes the Senators. Jake Sanderson's going to skate up. 28 seconds left to go in the period. 52 seconds left to go in the power play. Here comes, I think Morgan Riley's really lucky that wasn't a 5-minute major. Again, he didn't need a game misconduct for it just because the guy's not hurt. It's going to be offsides. Lots of stoppages in play in this game. Wow. How about it? Let's go Devils 2-0, huh? Well, I like it. You think in Carolina too, but can't count Carolina out. Yeah, I think before we're done with this stream, we'll have a couple of games underway, huh? Left Brainwash, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, I'm surprised. That's going to be the end of the period. Leafs doing a really good job killing the penalty. They're doing a real good job. And Ottawa's having a real tough time even getting out in their zone. So Chris Weisenbach, thanks for joining on Instagram. Appreciate you. So we are on a period break, guys, and I will be on intermission for the next few minutes here. 20-minute break or 17 or so minutes, probably 15 minutes. Give me about 5-10 minutes, little break, and I'll be back. Okay. Thank you. Oh, hey, how about that? I'm back on the screen, everybody. Nuts. So, yeah, like you gotta love what you're seeing from the Devils right here, man. Good for the Devils. They will not go quietly in the night. I think they're a better team too, man, than they've played. Dropping in to throw a like your way, giving the kids a bath and bedtime. Hey, J Rock, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule as a father to come say hey to me. I appreciate that, man. You're a good dude. That's awesomeness. Appreciate you. So here comes we got a little intermission. We got New Jersey and Carolina. Uh Carolina's got some ground to make up here with it being 3-0 here. So yeah, hopefully Devils are trying to get it back to their, they just need to spell. By the way, Stefan Nason scored with how about Simone Nemec stepping in? So Avi says F the Canes. Devils in 7. Let's do it, boys. Boy, that would be awesome to see the Devils come back and make a series. Shout out Singsy, our friend Singsy's a big Devils fan. So Jesper Bratt, I think every time they talk about underrated players, I think you look at Jesper Bratt just go down too. What a player. Just skates down, cuts. Oh, here he goes. Oh my goodness. Jesper Bratt with a good chance on the net there. Quick save. Wowee, rock and roll. So yeah, I would love to see a lot of these teams go longer. I'm sure Montreal fans would like to get a win in Washington. Obviously, they'll need to extend it. So 10 even strength goals for the New Jersey Devils in this series, 6 for the Hurricanes. They have 5 special teams goals and they have 3 empty netters. So really that's been the difference in the series is their special teams. So um here comes I thought Brad just scored again. Good God, Brad coming around. Oh, taking some cross checks from Aho and Svechnikov. He ain't scared. He's not scared. The Devils look like the faster, better team. So if you're just joining us, the Devils are up 3-0 in the first period on the Carolina Hurricanes. That game in the U.S. is on. Oh, yeah, Avi, Brat's filthy. That game is on TBS, TNT, or streaming on Max. The late game on Max is Edmonton and the LA Kings in Los Angeles. So that'll be good game, hopefully. Probably a pretty deciding game, as Avi thinks game 5 is a very pivotal game. Usually the team that wins that wins the series, but it's not always the case. Appreciate everybody. Vegas Gold Knights, I'd love to have you on Vegas. Oh, I can invite my aunt. Let's see if she comes on. Let's see if Rebecca Cody Chipman, how's it going? Yeah, I think Brad is really, really good. So, boy, if the Devils can get out of this first period up 3, that really, really. Oh, and man, the Canes just turned the puck over. Oh, I would not hate to see the 37 total goals in the Kings Oilers so far. Yeah, yeah. Well, and to Avi, like I just like the best. It's kind of unfortunate that the best teams in the West are all kind of in the Central with, Colorado. And, I would have liked to seen Colorado play Edmonton in the first round or something. That would have been really interesting. But we got what we got. So it is what it is. Yeah. We're on intermission break for the Ottawa Senators, Toronto Maple Leafs. That game will start in about 6.5 minutes. Thank you so much for the likes, Nettie AK. Appreciate you. Or I can't show the game, Nettie, but I can give you a quick glimpse of what's going on the screen there and the scores. Quick glimpse, but can't show the game. I appreciate it. Yep, they'll end my live streams and stuff. So I've worked too hard to lose my channel. Colorado wouldn't have played Edmonton in a 1v8 format. Yeah, no, Darkness. I think at one point Edmonton, if they were out of the top 3 in the Pacific, they would have ended up being a wild card team and could have potentially played Colorado. J-Rock doesn't want J-Rock, you gotta worry about the Blues winning that game 5. That's the game you gotta focus on. You can't worry about, oh, man. Devils again, Holla almost scoring. Wow. This has been all Devils so far, 6:20 left, still 3-0. But I love what Keefe's doing, he's rolling the lines really quickly. Markstrom's gonna go back and play it. He gets kinda slashed there, by the checking forward. Nason's gonna get it out though. Good for them. Just and the speed. Oh, wow. 5:55 left in that. Insane. Insane. I don't like Ben really as a player. I can focus. I think this might be Jamie Ben's year to win a Stanley Cup, guys. If they're gonna get by this. What's up, Bone? What's up? You coming to tell me? Come here. What's going on? What's the dealio, Bone Dad? Come on and hang out. Puppy stretcher. You come up. Come up and say hi, Bone. One of my dogs. 31 on all chats. Appreciate you. About 4.5 minutes here. We're at commercial break in the New Jersey Hurricanes game 2. So, yeah, I mean, J-Rock, you just like, I'll always love Jamie Benn for one reason and one reason only. He stole Art Ross from Sidney Crosby. I thought it was awesome. The guy played with a broken hip and scored like 4 goals in the final, like 4 points in the final game of the season. I just thought it was pretty amazing, That was a long time ago, but I thought it was pretty. I was like, dude, I'll always root for that guy in some capacity. I understand why people wouldn't like him because he's kind of a physical guy, but his career's winding down. This is the last year of his deal. I imagine if he wins the cup, maybe he decides to retire. Not a bad way to go out and work with, so, it is what it is. What do you guys think of the Mike Sullivan firing? And also, how about Rick Tocchet not going back to Vancouver? Is there a bigger dumpster fire than the Canucks? It's so sad because, yeah, Avi, just waiting, man. We got about 3 minutes and the period will start here, man. 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes. We'll be back. Anybody watching anything cool? Bruins need a new coach too. Yeah, Avi. Yeah, I've heard Sullivan. It sounds like Sullivan's going to go to the Rangers, which I don't know, man. That doesn't make a ton of sense to me. I feel like Laviolette and him are very similar. A year overdue for Sully. Tocchet needed to leave. Yeah, I think. Yeah, yeah, and I think, guys, I think Quinn Hughes will be traded, if not this year, next year, to New Jersey. New Jersey has the assets to give him up, and I think he wants to play with his brothers. So we're about 2 minutes out, guys. 2 minutes out from the second period. Oh, Nediak. I've been growing my beard for 5 years. So I retired from the U.S. military in 2019 on paper, basically, and I've been growing it since then. So I hope that answers your question if you're still there. Lola Betts, what's up? Yeah, sorry, TikTok. I got like 3 chats to pay attention to because StreamYard doesn't want to integrate so easily anyway. It's whatever. They made some changes. So New Jersey, about 5 minutes left now, all the way down. Ooh. I would love to see the New Jersey Devils hang on and force a game 6 here. Good stuff. Hey, yeah, thank you, J-Rock. Appreciate you being with, man. That's good stuff. Sorry you missed. We didn't have any calls, but the period should be starting any moment here, right after the commercial break. We'll be back period 2, Ottawa, Toronto. I had to do one Leafs game, and I knew that my good friend John Viveros Hot Take Hockey would be at this Leafs game working for MLSE. So I was like, yeah, I will totally do this stream. This will be the one chance. They're showing the crowd in Maple Leaf Square there going wild. That'd be so cool to be down there. I would definitely don a Leafs jersey and just go intermix with the crowd and just hang out with them and say, yeah, this would be fun to see the Leafs do something. But, just to give love to the Leafs fans and stuff. Good stuff. Still 3-0 New Jersey, 3:52 left in the first. We got Bucci and AJ Malesko calling the game. Both look incredibly sharp. They're at the arena, as you should be. Cough, cough, TNT. Thanks again. Oh, man, our numbers went up big time. 38 on all platforms. Appreciate you. Devils starting in Stanley well in the first period. Yeah, Chris Weisenbach. Appreciate you. Yeah, the Devils really, they're really putting it down. Hopefully they can win this game. Hold on and win this game. That's a trip. They got to call that. Wow. Carolina got away with a trip. I guess they're tired of calling penalties on Carolina. 11 shots on goal. Here we go in the second period. The Ottawa Senators, Toronto Maple Leafs, game 5. It could be a deciding game 5. It's 0-0 after the first. 3 shots on goal by the Ottawa Senators, 12 by the Maple Leafs. Right now, it's a mismatch, guys, for sure. Ottawa loses the faceoff. Toronto, Tanev is going to kick it all the way down. Not a great way to start the last 25 seconds of this power play. Here comes Jake Sanderson. He's going to skate down. Now, quick play. Sanderson's going to get it played off his stick by Tanev. What a great defensive play by Tanev. Now, here comes Mitch Marner and Austin Matthews. Marner's just going to skate it around and kill the rest of the penalty. He's going to backhand it up to Tavares. Tavares isn't going to be able to get to it, though. Sanderson will beat him there. Now Sanderson will take it up. Stutzla's going to get taken off the puck, and they're going to get it back. But here comes Ottawa. Now, here comes Stutzla again. To Pinto. Shot on goal. Save. Was that? Yep. Shane Pinto got a nice shot on goal. So nothing doing with the power play. Avi says, go, Sens, go. Nice save by Markstrom towards the end there. 2:28 left to go in that period. Kind of keep an eye on that one for you. Great Gamer X update the bar at the bottom. Oh, what bar at the bottom? Great Gamer X. What's in there? Do I got something? What do I got in the bar in the bottom? Do I have a score in there? Hold on. Okay. Thanks. I can put NJD 3-0 Carolina / that's the other games. What is that going to be in the second here pretty soon? I'm just going to put it in a second. Okay. Appreciate you. Oh, you're talking about this. Yeah, my bad. My bad. All right. We are all locked up. 0-0. Here comes Toronto. Number 24, Scott Lawton. They traded a first-round pick. He's going to try to deke 2 guys, but Ottawa's going to intercept it. Now, Dylan Cousins going to chip it back to his defenseman, Nick Jensen. Now, back up the ice. Here comes Ottawa on a 3-on-2. Oh, he doesn't get it over. Oh, man, that might be a tap-in if they get that. There's a bunch of chippiness in the play going on behind. I can't tell you what's happening because they're not showing us. The Leafs get a quick shot on goal. Toronto, no panic in their game at all, man. And they've actually dominated the offensive play, 13 shots to 4. Now, Tanev back to Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Yep. Banners updated. Thank you Great Gamer X, for your help in the production of this show. Only a minute left in the New Jersey Carolina game. We're not calling that one, but we're keeping you informed. Eon, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Here comes Carlo. He's going to chip it around. It's going to be picked up by McMahon, Bobby McMahon, but he loses it now. Ottawa's got it. Oh, no, it's intercepted. Willie Nylander. Nope, poke checked away by Clevin. Clevin's been solid for the Ottawa Senators. Here we go now. Coming up is Toronto. They're going to get it to Tavares. Tavares is going to get it to Holmberg. Holmberg is going to shoot it wide all the way around the net. Now, here comes, that's going to cause a breakaway for Ridley Grigg. Ridley Grigg's going to turn around. He's going to get it back up the point. Now it's going to be deflected up into the meshing. So we will get a whistle. So that will be the end of that offensive play. But boy, Ridley Grigg had a pretty good shot there to do something with it. He didn't really take it to the net or anything. Matthews had a nice little shot there too. Dylan Cousins has, if he gets this over, to Perron, it's probably in the back of the net. What a defensive play by Tanev. Tanev has made two really good defensive plays in this game. Looks like there's going to be a penalty on New Jersey with 17 seconds left in the first period. Yeah, that's a really soft call. I mean, the guy runs it. He has a right to his ice. He's looking up. He doesn't even move his feet. That's a shit call. Yeah, it's not a good call. That's a really lousy call. So, yeah. Quick shot on goal. Yeah, not a fan of that call. If you're watching the New Jersey. Oh, did we get a goal here? Shabbat shoots it. Yes, we have a goal. It is deflected. Ottawa 1-0. Sorry, guys. I missed that call completely. The Ottawa Senators have scored and made it 1-0. Wow. Almost utter domination by the Maple Leafs. And now did they start gripping the tape a little bit here? Ottawa scores on a shot from the point, deflected. That may have been Brady Tkachuk's goal. It is Ottawa 1, Toronto 0. So from the point, Tomas Chabot, just to give you a little bit, he shoots it. Tkachuk is in the front and it goes in. I think it may go off McMahon. One Ottawa Senators fan jumps up and yells. They show the one guy in a sea of blue. And the Leafs fans are silenced. 37 in the chat on all platforms. Appreciate you. Yep. The Ottawa Senators are up now 1-0 after kind of being outplayed largely. Now, Brady Tkachuk's going to dump it back down. Ottawa's definitely got some chump in their step. Stützle's going to get it. All the good defensive plays. It's going to be shunked out in the front. Now we're going to get Nylander, who's going to try to go on a breakaway, but it is taken right off his stick by the Senators defenseman, Clevin. Now in, Benoit's going to take a big hit. Ottawa's going to keep it in. Drew's going to chip it around to Timmy Stützle. Stützle's going to lose the puck, though. Now Holmberg takes it out for the Leafs. He's going to get it over to Oliver Ekman-Larsson, who's going to dump it in. That's going to be intercepted by Ullmark, who's going to get it to Jensen. There's going to be a scuffle, and then the Leafs are going to end up getting it, but it's offsides. I don't think that was offsides. 15 now for what we had in the first period. One shift at a time, Avi says. Yep. We have some definite Senators fans in the chat here. I know that Owen Oakley was asking me to stream. So Oakley, I hope you join in at some point. Our friend Oakley from the HTH community, who's a big streamer, or not a streamer, but a big Senators fan. So Oakley, shout out. In fact, I should look for him. He DM'd me on something. Hold on, TikTok. I'll be right back. Okay. What did you DM me on, Owen? What did you GM me on? Okay. I'm back to TikTok. Let's just get back to TikTok. All right, TikTok. MDRD. KQ, what's up, buddy? KQ, are you rooting for the Senators? All right. How you doing, KQ? I do miss Rico and Perlo and stuff. We got to get those guys on for like a little check-in. Oh, quick pass across the crease there. Now Tana from the point. Here comes Toronto. McCabe. He's going to sling it around. Yarncroke's going to get there. Yeah, all right, KQ, salute to you, man. Shabbat's going to battle in the corner. I think Shabbat's going to be called for a high stick. Shabbat had the puck. This is a weird whistle. Wow. The refs kind of, I don't know what happened here, guys. Didn't see the play. Boy, I don't know why they called this at all. This is a really not a great call. This is a kind of a made up call. Do not see why they called this high stick, guys. Yeah, I could have easily called Yarncroc for the same thing. Just a battle in the corner. I guess the refs saw it a different way, but here comes the Leafs. They're getting their shots up big time. So this 5-man unit that's all forwards. Marner from the half wall now skates. He's going to skate down below the goal. 2 Leafs in front. Marner's going to get it all the way to the point to Willie Nylander. Nylander back to Marner. Marner's going to get it back to Nylander. Nylander's going to lose the puck. It's going to be battled in the corner by Grigg. Now it's going to get out. What an effort by Shane Pinto to get it out of the zone there. Dude, I know, Avi, that's a soft fucking call. What are they doing here? Like, why are they calling this garbage? Like, just stop calling. Now they're saying it's played with a high stick. So it'll be in the zone of the Leafs, a minute 11 left. Do not like that call at all. That is not, just not a great penalty at all. I would have been fine with like the 4-on-4 there, I guess. To me, it's keep it in the whistle in your pocket for that. But what a great play by Shane Pinto from Long Island. Get that out there. Pretty nice, man. 111. Now the zone is going to be in the Leaf zone. Drew's going to put pressure on Riley. They put defensive players back in. I don't know why Riley's on this power play at all. Now Oliver Ekman Larson. Looks like they've gone back to having some defense out there on this power play, which is interesting. 54 seconds left to go. You've been doing the 5. Leaf fans, you got to get to me on this one. Makes no sense. You've been doing the 5 man power play, and there's my man Arm Dog on the panel tonight. Love it. This year's Zebras are atrocious. I agree, KQ. They've been way too involved, and just not breaking up stuff that they should break up. Leafs get a quick slap pass, but it's going to be cleared out. Now Sanderson, he will just clear it all the way down. He'll take a check from Domi for his troubles, but it's only 15 seconds left to go. Now it's going to be blocked all the way in, but deflected out by the Ottawa Senators. That's probably going to kill the power play that they shouldn't have gotten in the first place, guys. Quite frankly, no dog in the fight here. Don't care Leafs, don't care Sens. Just like, this doesn't get called in the regular season, guys. This play, I can't emphasize enough how crappy a call it was. 11:50. Now the Leafs take a shot on goal, but it's frozen by Allmark after it bounces off the wall. 11:45 to go in the second. So, and I got to tell you guys, and you know it, and I know it, you will not win games in the playoffs solely reliant on your special teams. It's a huge help, but you have to score 5-on-5. look what New Jersey's doing tonight. So, yep, we will have a commercial break. So, good on the New Jersey Devils, who are up 3-0 after one. So, that is some good stuff. I hope they force game 6. Oh, we getting hungry? You guys coming back to tell me you want food? Is that what it is? Yeah. You're going to have to wait for the period break, guys. I'll do it after. No, let me turn that down. Sorry, guys. Getting that. I just was trying to hear that. So, yeah, couldn't agree with you more, KQ. Viewer 421185, what's up? Leave a like. Tap the screen. Let's get those likes. We're up to 1,000 now. Thank you so much on TikTok. Leave a like and subscribe on all the other thing. Wife is at work, Kevin. She's at work. She's not here. We got the puppies. You guys playing? You playing? Come here. Who wants to come in? Oh, you guys have never met Flinny. Oh, Flinny. Here's Flinny. Flinny's in the house. Yeah, I agree with that, Avi. I think it's okay to want long games if you don't have a dog in the fight, for sure. Your Bruins aren't in. You just want to see. So, yeah, there we got Flinny to come make a debut. Chaco's made a debut. You guys have seen KP. Puchin's made it. I think Bondad. Have you ever made it? You guys playing? Here's the Bone. Bone got attacked by a dog yesterday at the park, didn't you? You doing good, Bone? Yeah, he's doing good now. His ego got bruised is all. Isn't that right, Bone? You got comment for the chat? No comment for the chat, Bone? Okay. All right. There we go. They're all, I don't know if you can hear them. They're all chopping around. So anyway, here comes the Leafs. Now 2-on-2 for Pinto and Greg. It's deflected out. What a nice play. I think that was Tanev again. Now we got another 2-on-2. Greg shoots it, saved by Stolars. He didn't look comfortable making the save there. Sanderson's going to get it all the way down. Back to Greg. Greg's going to shove it around the net here. The Leafs are kind of scrambling in their own end a little bit. Greg works the puck out of the corner. Going to be battling with Carlo. Now Greg up. He skates around. Now Sanderson out to the point. He's going to shoot it. It's going to be deflected, but Pinto's going to get to it. Plenty of time. The Leafs are tired in their own end. Oh, bad pass all the way down by Ottawa. It's going to get back up. Now, here comes Brady Tkachuk. He's going to get it down to Claude Giroux. Giroux's going to get it down, but it's going to be intercepted by Oliver Ekman-Larsson. He will skate out. And no, he will not. He'll drop it back. Now it's picked off at the line by Stützle. Stützle's going to had to wait because Tkachuk had to get back on sides and Stützle. But so now Marner going to play it from behind the net. Marner going to sling it all the way down the ice. That's going to be icing on the Leafs. He just missed the pass there. So Marner commits an kind of an unnecessary long pass there. And we're looking at a face-off in the O-zone for the Ottawa Senators, who are now up 1-0 with 10:29. We're almost halfway through the game. We've already been streaming an hour and a half. Doesn't feel like. What's up, Him? How's it going? Him 8-ball, something or another. Appreciate you. Got to take the plus 2.5 likes for the Canes now. Okay, Jay Bosco, you're going to take the plus 2.5 likes for the Canes. Okay. All right, Jay Bosco. I'm for it, man. Okay, here comes a shot from the point from Ottawa. It's going to be recovered by Dylan Cousins. He's going to sling it around to David Perron. David Perron, Stanley Cup champion. Going to be strung out to Shabbat. Shabbat's quick shot. Backhand by Batherson. It's going to be deflected in the corner. Cousins loses the puck battle to Matthews. Now, the Leafs are going to get it out. It's going to go all the way down the ice, but Shabbat's going to recover it because they are not going to call icing. Leafs will get a change. Now, here comes, this was deflected in. Safe. Quick pressure. Benoit. Wow, that was taken right off the stick by Batherson. If he had somebody going in the middle of the ice there, he might have been putting it on a platter. Now, Sanderson A little bit of pressure from Ottawa now. Nick Cousins. I'll tell you what, man. Benoit and Tanev have been really good defensively on that left pair there. Sanderson does not shoot. They have some pressure up front now. Ottawa putting pressure on the Leafs. Lots of pressure on Ottawa. 35 seconds of zone time now from the Senators. The Leafs are going to get it out, but not quick enough. Quickly shot back up the ice. Stolar is going to go behind and play it. The ref is in the way. I can't make a call there. Wow, good camera work there, producers. What are we doing? Get away from that ice view. We don't need it. Here comes Stützle. Stützle back up. He's going to shoot it. It's going to go wide and behind the net. Now Brady Tkachuk. He's going to try to shovel it around, but Stolarz was there. Very good. Very good. Thank you. We have our TikTok viewer, huh? Rejected. Appreciate you. Rejected. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yep, Leafs fans waving the towels, but they got to be a little bit nervous. 36 on all platforms. Appreciate you. That's a decent number, guys. That is a decent number. We appreciate you very, very much. So we're good. We have 8:50 left in the second period. 8 shots now on goal by Ottawa to Toronto's 14. The first goal, they are giving that goal to Thomas Chabot as of right now. That deflected off the Leafs defenseman and went up there. So again, you don't score if you don't shoot. So what's up, Dr. Dustin? How's it going? Appreciate you. Good stuff there. Tomas Chabot. Yep, just keep putting shots on the net. I think Ottawa has some success there if they fire it on the thing. I think we'll be underway here in the second, too. Carolina has a power play for like a minute 50 left, but really terrible penalty call, quite frankly, that they just gave to Carolina. So yep, and they're showing the Maple Leaf Square. The kids are going nuts. Here's what Berube is saying here.
More opportunities and more shots if the net creates more chaos. But, right now they took the momentum over after that. We got to get back in the offensive zone more and create some opportunities at the net.
Are you sensing any pressure?
Okay, so I agree with what Berube is saying there. They just need to put some more pressure. I do think the Leafs had the one power play. They did really well, but it's going to be interesting for sure. Yeah, and again, simple puck plays out of the zone. Sens play tough on puck. Yeah, pretty much. Here's a face-off in the zone. Leafs have lost 5 straight clinching games at home. Another shot from the point. It is blocked down. It's behind now, but McCabe's going to get to it. Jensen's going to keep it in. Now Timmy Stützle behind. He's going to take a check, but he's going to work battle. Tanev has been so money on the boards there for them. Ottawa's going to retain. Now Nick Jensen's going to sling it all the way around. Brady Tkachuk down low. Brady's going to win the battle with Tanev. It's going to get out of the corner. Stützle's going to get to it, but he's going to be pinned off by Matthews. Now here comes the Leafs. Chris Tanev going to skate up, chip it all the way down. Live to fight another day. Chris Tanev's motto right there. Now working out. You've got the Ottawa Senators in the corner there. Leafs have made a partial change on their back end, but their forwards jumped in. Lorenz, Lawton, shot on goal, saved by Ullmark. Good work by the Leafs, though, in the corner scrum there to kind of get it. So, and I know, guys, my play-by-play is a lot to be desired. So I'm trying to get better, but we'll do what we can. 7:56 to go in the first, 15 shots to 9. Ottawa's starting to bridge that gap. Yeah, I think the Leafs are doing okay, though, Kevin. They're fine. I think if you're a Leafs fan, it's a 1-goal game. You're not stressed. 1 shot away. So no big deal. Quick face-off win by the Leafs. Marner can't get it. It was in his skates. It's taken away by Amadio. Amadio's going to get the puck up. He's going to try to get it to Ridley Grigg. That's going to be intercepted by the defenseman. Matthews is going to recoil. He's going to get it down. Now here comes Nyes. It was taken away by Mario. Mario back to Grigg. Grigg will get it up. Pinto is going to pursue on the forecheck. He's going to reach around and actually make a play on the puck. It's going to get back up the ice, though, but Ottawa will recover it in the neutral zone. Shabbat skating back. Ooh, he almost lost an edge. It fell. They're going to dump it in, and the Leafs will play it. Body hit by Dylan Cousins on, I believe, Morgan Riley. Here comes Pontus Holmberg. He's going to be taken off the puck by Sanderson and drove it into the corner. The Ottawa will recover. Now Batherson makes a great move at the blue line. He cuts to the net. Batherson. Oh my goodness. Batherson. He made a great move there. Now Tavares recovers in his own end. Wow. Batherson made a couple. That guy has got some silky mitts. If he just, I don't know, he could have maybe roofed it there. Now here comes Tavares wide. Tavares, he's going to skate around Sanderson. It's going to get thrown up front, but it's going to be taken by the Ottawa Senators. They're going to punt it all the way down. Gaudette's going to try to get to the puck. He's not going to, but Stützle is, but then he doesn't grip it. Now Toronto on the wide. Max Pacioretty, he's checked off the puck. Ottawa will get it behind the net. Clavin. Now Stützle will dump it in. He'll take a hit to get the play dumped in. Now another body check by Fabian Zetterlund on Tanev. But now here comes Domi. He's going to stop on a dime, get it back to the point. Slung from the point, deflected wide into the corner. Now Ottawa battling with Pacioretty. You have Mantipalo and Pinto in the corner there. They get it out, though. Now back to the point to Riley. Shot down by Domi, but it's wide. But taking off the puck, McCabe destroys Clavin. Ottawa recovers, though. Here comes Shane Pinto. Shane Pinto's going to get to the red line. He will dump it in. Ottawa will change. They're going to blow the whistle, though. I don't know what happened here. Either way, he broke the red line, so it's not going to be like a delay a game or anything like that. I think we'll have a break. Carolina back. 1 minute and 11 seconds left on their BS power play. Let's hope that the Devils kill this or score a shorthanded one for the hockey gods calling such a soft-ass call, but we'll see what happens. Yazan Alaya. I hope I said that right. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining. We're on commercial break in the thing. Gossespear throws it around. Let's see. Dude, cover that far post, dude. What are you doing? No goal, but like 33 seconds left. The Devils are having a tough time killing penalties in this series. You can tell. They're going to get it cleared, though. Good for them. 20 seconds left on the thing. Jesper Bratt. Oh, man. If Holla wasn't dead, he might have been able to take it in on his own. Short-handed. Here comes Stankhoven. Stank Nasty. He's worked out for them. I think he's scored more goals than Mikko Rantanen. Playoffs and otherwise. I think Rantanen just got his first one. Oh, and of course, the Carolina Hurricanes are going to score on the power play. Boo. What a shitty penalty call, man. Jaron, that ref should be ashamed calling that penalty, man. What a joke. So it's 3-1. I believe that's going to go to Stankhoven. Yeah, thrown in the front of the net there, and it went between yeah. I mean, that's one you got to have if you're Markstrom there. You can't let that one creep between your thing, and it's buried by, yeah. I don't know who got the credit for the goal, but all right, we're back. Center ice face off by the Leafs and Sens. 34-second. By the way, 35 people watching. Appreciate you. It's 3-1. It's 5:12 left. Ottawa. Yeah, the clock is going quick, which is nice because my dogs are starving, so they're going to be happy as hell. Puck gets in on Olmark. He freezes it, so there'll be an offensive zone face-off with 5 minutes to go here. Yeah, Devils just need to hold on, Avi. That's for sure. They need to work on getting some more goals. What I like from them right now is they are trying to score, and that'll put pressure on Carolina. Oh my God, they almost did score right there. So the Devils just need to keep working their offense for sure. They've looked really good in the first, so I would continue to do what they were doing. Yeah, I could edit that bottom banner too. Since we have the score down there. All right. KQ rocking the Sens. Yep. I think Stankoven's goal might actually be the one that counts. Let's see. They're giving it. Oh, yeah. It was Stankoven from the gist, I guess. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. If Markstrom keeps his feet together, he's probably good. But he just didn't seal it off. Yep. Sens trying to close out the second period. Quick shot on goal. Oh man, Marner on the break there almost got a nice goal, but it gets saved by Ullmark. Now in front, Marner down. It's getting juicy. Yeah. It's getting crazy. Now here comes the Senators. Pinto's going to flick it back up. He's going to get it to Grigg. Actually going to be lost in the corner to Domi now. Here comes Marner. Marner's shot's going to be deflected in the corner by Zub. Now Tavares gets it, though. He's going to get it back out to Tanev. Tanev going to sling it to McCabe. McCabe to Nylander. Nylander going to work it around. They're going to lose it. Ridley Grigg going to chip it all the way down. They're going to call it safe. Tanev going to go back and get it. He's going to sling it up the ice. Get it to Nylander. Nylander going to sling it all the way to Tavares. Tavares trying to get it to breaking Holmberg. But the Sens will get it all the way back out. Now, here comes Benoit as they recover in their own zone. But Stützle got to get the puck. They're going to get it to Drew. Drew back to Stützle. Stützle to, sorry, I don't even know who that is. Nick Jensen. I think Stützle's going to take a spill. Now, Kachuk back to Stützle. Stützle up to the point. I think that's Zub. Shabbat gets it down, deflected. Brady Kachuk working against Benoit. He's fighting the battle. Now it's going to be saved by Ullmark. He's just going to pen it. Here you go. Oh, Devils just missed a pass. Could have made it 4-1. Yeah, Marner had a really nice opportunity here where he skates in and they just it just deflects out to him, and he had a really good shot to score, and Ullmark was there to save it. Carolina has scored again to make it 3-2. Good God. Come on, Devils. Let's go. Let's go, Devs. Jackson Blake, I believe. Oh, good God. That is a terrible goal from Markstrom. Terrible. You guys see this. This is a short side goal. Should not be scored. I would be getting Allen warmed up if I'm that's an absolute horrible goal. Oh, Ottawa almost scores here off the faceoff. Zetterlund. A big save had to be made by Stolars. Now, here comes the Leafs. They're trying to get it out of their end, but it's recovered by Ottawa. It's going to get slung. Oh, nope, it's stuck. Pacioretty's going to throw it up front. Wow, that almost got banged in by Scott Lawton. Now they get it out. Zetterlund's going to chip it all the way down. It's going to be on Stolars. He's going to jump up quick. And, we got a 2-0 for the Leafs. Oh, my God, I don't know how they didn't score there. The Leafs had a 2-0. Oh, wow. I believe that was Lorenz and Yardcroak, and he just waited too long to make the move. The Ottawa was able to get it back. So, good God. Yeah. If you're a New Jersey Devils fan, Markstrom is letting you down. He should have had both goals, guys. I hate to tell you. Neither shot was extremely difficult. He should have had both. But boy, oh boy, man, Zetterlund almost had a goal here. If I think Riley got in the way, actually, he just hits the side of the net. But then a quick pass from Stolars to Lorenz. Lorenz, he has everybody, and then he just makes the move too long, and then they're able to get back. I don't know why they wanted a penalty because there wasn't a penalty. He just misplayed the puck. Now here comes Knives. It's scooped up by Ullmark with 1:34 left to go in the first. Toronto has had a couple of chances. Wow. It was a really bad change by Montipalio, but a really nice back check by David Perron. Just unreal. Yep, not good. He'll probably learn that you don't want to change quick like that. Now, face-off won by Ottawa. Zub flicks it around. It's going to get all the way down, and I think we're going to have icing here. They will call icing with 1:27 left to go. No big deal here. You have Ben. How's it going? Thanks for joining on TikTok. Dude, if the Devils go up 3-0 just to cough this lead up, man, that would just be brutal. Like Markstrom, dude. Not good enough, man. They can't wait for Yegorov quick enough. Yegorov is BU's goalie this year. He was amazing. Oh my God. And they've tied it 3-3. I would get Markstrom out. I would get Markstrom out if I'm Sheldon Keefe. I would get Markstrom out. Markstrom can't make a save. Devils fans, you got to get Markstrom out of there, man. Absolutely terrible. Ridiculous. Oh my God, dude. Svechnikov from the point. There's no one there. I mean, he's screened a little bit by his own guys. Here comes the Leafs. Now, quickly, in the corner, Marner chips it around, but Zub's going to get it. Now, Ottawa's going to have a chance to break the puck out. It's going to be kept in by Nylander. He's going to jump up. He's going to sling it all the way down, but Marner's not going to be able to handle the puck. He's going to get it back at the blue line before, though, and they're going to get it around to Willie Nylander. Nylander's going to sling it out front, but no one was there. Ottawa was able to chip it out. Ottawa gets it out of the zone. Now, here comes Shane Pinto. Shane Pinto on Matthews. Pinto's putting a little bit of pressure on Matthews. Now, here comes, I'm sorry I don't see the number there, but Nylander gets it at the half circle. He's going to sling it all the way in. I think Ullmark had to make a save there. It snuck through. Now, Marner's passing it, I don't know where, but 29 seconds left to go. So, yeah, the New Jersey Devils are reeling in this game, guys. Unreal. Oh, yep. They're just saying that the Devils have tied it, or the Canes have tied it 3-3. Tavares behind the net, 24 seconds. He's going to try to sling it in front, but it's going to be blocked by Drew. Drew's going to get it back to Nyes. Nyes is going to be played tough by Jensen. Now they're going to sling it all the way down. Ottawa's reeling a little bit here, but Shabbat's going to get it. They're going to work it out. Boy, the Leafs were putting a lot of pressure on. 7 seconds left to go. Dylan Cousins is going to jump it in, but they're going to have to get back on sides. That's going to do the period upright. That is the period, everyone. We will be taking a break. 1-0. 1-0. Let's do the banner now. 1-0. Ottawa Senators going into the third period. No shortage of opportunities for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Who wins this? It's crazy. Crazy. Leafs have actually played a pretty good game. So, Devils just scored to go up 4-3. Nico Hischier. What a job by Nico Hischier. Also super underrated player. So the Devils are back up 4-3. So that game is going to be interesting. The goalies can't make a save. All right, guys, I'm going to be back. We'll be on intermission. I will be back. Intermission. Appreciate you guys. So if you're watching on TikTok, you saw the dogs gets. Yeah, the pressure is on the Leafs, I think, a little bit, Avi. I think that's fair. They gave Carolina another power play for their player tripping over the blue line. Soft call. I've seen Carolina commit several penalties they haven't called. Compared to the soft stuff they're calling, I'm not understanding what the game plan is for the officials here. Are you just trying to get this series over with? Like, just call the game the way it's supposed to be. I don't get it. I'm kind of with you on that, Avi. They're kind of older on their back end in some spots. They're a little bit slower. To me, this isn't the best Canes team that's been in the playoffs. Like, the one that lost to Florida was probably a better team. So, but I got to tell you though, New Jersey needs a save from Ullmark, and I would consider playing Allen. Like, not good. Not good. Anyway, just yeah, they're getting a lot of calls in this for sure. And we getting another power play. What is going on? These officials are fucking dog shit right now. Yeah, Jake Allen's got good numbers. They called a trip penalty on Eric Halla here. He's just shaking his head. Sebastian Aho. That's a fucking dive. That's a dive from Aho. That's a dive. That's a dive. Do better. That is a dive. If you guys saw this, they just gave Carolina a 2-man advantage for 55 seconds. What a fucking dive. Wow. Get the fuck out of here, officials. Let the fucking players on the ice play the goddamn game. What a fucking joke. If I'm Sheldon Keefe, I'm losing my mind that was called a fucking penalty. What a fucking dive. That is a dive from Aho. I don't care. If you're a Carolina fan, you know it's a dive. J-Dub, D. Ely, all the guys I know, fucking dive. You know it's a dive. That is terrible. You have to do better. You have to do better. The officials, stay the fuck out of it. If you're on the fucking power play, there better be murder committed to get a 5-on-3. So, yeah, that's Avi. That's a dive from Aho. That's not called in the regular season. That is a joke. 4-3 game. Oh, yeah, Casey Forrester. That's embellishment by Aho for sure. Like, what a joke. What a joke. And the stuff that they have let go from the Carolina side, you're calling that? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. I hope they don't fucking score. In fact, I hope New Jersey scores a 5-on-3 shorthanded right now. Good God, man. That's a trip from behind as much as that was, and they didn't call that. Wow, Nemec was taken down from, like, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, Eli Wares, I don't care. I don't care who wins, but it's like, unbelievable dog shit. Yep, they score. Big fucking shock. Big shock. What a horse shit call from the officials. That Aho was a fucking diver. He's a little diving bitch. That was a fucking dive. Yeah, he don't care as he fist bumps his guys down the line. They tie it up 4-4. What a fucking horrible call from the official. Stay the fuck out of it. We don't need to know your fucking name. How many fucking power plays has the fucking Canes had in this game? If I'm a Devils fan, I'm fucking livid that they called that fucking dog shit. Again, you want a fucking save from Markstrom, but it's a 5-on-3. Now they got another minute of power play. Wow. Absolute fucking joke. If I'm a fucking fan of it's just a trash fucking call from the refs. Oh, we don't like how this game's going. What a fucking joke. They got a minute 2 left, and they got away with a trip on a 5-on-3 on Simone Nemec. What a joke. Stay the fuck out of it. Let the fucking teams on the ice decide the fucking game instead of giving them 9 fucking power plays. You got to be fucking shitting me. Absolute joke. So the Canes have had 3 power plays in this game. They were down 3-0. Explain that to me. And this is really 4 if you count a 5-on-3. Absolute fucking disaster by the officials in the NHL this year in the postseason. Fucking disgrace. Fucking disgrace that was called. He hits him in the back of the leg and they called a trip. Get the fuck out of here. That's a fucking joke. And no wonder Hala's shaking his head the whole way. Stay the fuck out of it. That's what they're doing in the game tonight, and it's a great game. There's not been too many calls in the Leafs game, and it's just an absolute fucking joke. Absolute joke. Embarrassment from the NHL. That was called a fucking penalty. And then gives the Carolina Hurricanes the most undeserving. It's because Rod Brind'Amour cries more than any fucking head coach in the NHL. He fucking, oh, man, we're not getting the calls. Get the fuck out of here. What a fucking joke. Sorry for all the swears, man, but good God, man, you got to be kidding me. Oh, he's terrible, Casey. He's always whining to the refs. They're afraid of him. It's an absolute joke. You should, hey, look, the Caps got a 5-on-3 the other day against Montreal. I would have not had a problem with them not getting it. But it was like an egregious penalty. But New Jersey deserves to be up in this game. 1, Markstrom make a save. 2, stop giving the Canes 8 power plays for soft calls. 2 goals they've scored on soft fucking calls. Soft calls. Like the one, it was just absolutely terrible. It's absolutely a joke. And every time they bring on the fucking analysts like Jackson, get the fuck out of here. You're a terrible fucking ref apologist. You don't even need to be on the fucking screen. They're paying that guy $200,000 a year to be like, oh yeah, the refs don't suck. No, they're fucking terrible. I'd rather them not be on the ice. That's how bad they've been. In all the series, they've been terrible. They miss blatant calls and they call dives. Jeff Merrick called that out on his show today about how much diving is going on. Straight up dive from Sebastian Aho. Little fucking rat bastard there. I feel bad for Hala. He has a real case to be made. So, really ridiculous. Yeah, dude, obviously they missed some calls on the Panthers. I read an article today that'll blow your mind. So, a lot of people remember the Boston Bruins had Colin Campbell, and the head of the player discipline back then was Coley Campbell, his dad. And Boston was a very physical team. Remember, Avi? I think you probably do. Gregory Campbell. Well, Gregory Campbell. Oh, yep. There's Brind'Amour. Yep. Fuck off. I hope you fucking lose this game. Fucking, I can't wait for you to not win another cup. You overrated joke. So you ain't getting by Florida. I hope Washington, if they do it, obviously you guys know I want Washington to beat them, but what a joke, man. What a joke. The refs' footprints all over this one. 6 penalty minutes from the Devils. They've dominated the shots on goal. They've had almost as many hits. They've blocked more shots. They've had half the giveaways. The Devils, hands down, have played a better game in this game. Their goalie just can't make a save. So I'm not even calling this game. We're on intermission with the Leafs, but I just had to 6:15 left in the second period in that game. If I'm a Devils fan, I'm losing my mind. Singsy, where you at, buddy? I'd be pissed. 4-4. Good God. I hope that happens, Avi, but I'm not going to. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. You give a team a 5-on-3 for a fucking dive. You better be damn sure that is a penalty. 100%. 40 in the chat, by the way. Appreciate everybody. Unbelievable. Fucking joke. 2 minutes, we're back for the third period of this Ottawa-Toronto game. Good game, guys. It's a good game. Thank you for joining on Instagram. I saw my friend Greg was in. I didn't acknowledge him, but I saw him. I was losing it. Yeah, KQ, popcorn, baby. But, I mean, just a joke. Like, they're not letting the players on the ice decide it. Just hand them fucking 2 soft. 2 of the penalties they should not have called. And, if I'm the Devils mixing a save Markstrom, I think I would have pulled him after the third goal because two of them they shouldn't have had. But, it's an absolute travesty. The Devils have been playing their balls off in this game, and the refs are just taking it away from them. Just an absolute joke. Yeah, I really hope the Devils win the game because they've been fucking totally screwed. What did Colby treat? Wow. If you're New Jersey. I have to put this one up. Wow. What a joke. Yeah. Posting it. Thank God the refs aren't taking over this Leafs Senators game. This has been a great game. 1-0, exactly what you want. Here we go. We're back. Yeah, they need another goal quick. If you're Ottawa Senators fan, you need a goal quick. Andy, how's it going? Appreciate you. Probably lost. We actually gained people because I lost my mind, but just a joke, man. Just an absolute travesty of a joke. What are we doing here? Okay, 1952 left. Here, let's see what Kaplan's saying. Okay. Yeah, good job, Emily. I haven't had a problem with what Toronto has done in this game. I feel like they put appropriate pressure. I just think Ottawa has played positionally sound. They really haven't overplayed. There's been a few scrambles, but really when Toronto's put a lot of pressure on Ottawa, they've had the power play and again, legit calls. Nothing. Both teams have had it. Toronto's looked amazing on the. Quick. David Perron gets the puck off a quick breakaway. He's going to sling it to the net, but Stolars is going to go back and get it. Would not have been a goal. Was actually almost behind the net, but Stolars gets it. So Pat McAfee show. I would love to have Pat McAfee show. I'll invite Pat McAfee show. Monica Kozak, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Hopefully you didn't hear my 4-letter adjective tirade over the absolute trash officiating that's going on in Carolina right now. Would they get rub and tugs for the officials before the game? Good God, man. So blatantly terrible. Here comes Ottawa down the corner there. Stützle's going to throw it in. Yeah, let me get back to the game center. 1923. Wow, quick shot on by Ottawa. Ooh, that would have been called a penalty easily in this Carolina-New Jersey game. Wow. Right now, if you're just joining us, Tomas Chabot scored a goal with 3:46 left in the second. We did say if Ottawa got out of the first, I felt like it would be good for them to be scoreless. They get a goal. It's 19 shots to 13. Stolars just makes a shot save on the Senators. This is the last period unless it is tied. Something. Do we get it? Oh, April, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Do we get a little bit of I don't want to say it. What do we get? Anyway, 33 people joining us on all platforms. Appreciate you. X is where I have most of my following, so I appreciate that. That would have been that could have been a hand pass there that they didn't call. I guess they just figured it deflected off the Leafs. So this is the short change, not the long change. Pinto's going to lose it. Domi there, but Ridley Grigg going to bang it off the boards. Kept in by Carlo, but they will get it out. Now, Domi will have to wait for his man to get back. He'll skate back. He'll drop it off to Morgan Riley. The Leafs are reloading in their own end. They're going to dump it in, but that's going to be icing on Toronto, and we're going to get a face-off here. Couple D on a little bit longer there. We have Carlo and Riley been out of it. Oh, no, I think, sorry, guys. This might have been deflected somewhere else. They're calling it a center ice play. So, yeah, there's Taylor Hall tripping the guy from behind. And they're going to call this on Taylor Hall. I mean, the guy's behind. How does he take a penalty if his back's turned? Good God. Leafs putting a little bit of pressure here. We've got Pat Chiaretti. He loses the battle on the boards. Cousins going to get up to Batherson. Batherson's going to get it up, and they're going to get it out. But I think we're going to have an icing on Ottawa with 17:36 left. Dude, what is going on? YouTube TV. You think you could just work? Wow. Okay. Ottawa's going to dump it down. That puck's going to take they're going to wave that off. They're going to say Ekman Larson could have played it. Ekman Larson's going to kick it up, but Ottawa's going to intercept it. Now it's played down by Brady Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk's going to drop it in. Stützle's going to reach around and beat Riley to the puck. Now Tkachuk's going to battle the boards with Oliver, Ekman, Larsson, and Matthews. The Leafs are going to come out of that scrum with the puck. Now up the ice. Marner has been really ineffective in this game, guys. Now, here comes Tkachuk. He's going to skate down, shoot, save. It's way rebound. Stützle, he's going to get it out to Drew. Drew's going to kick it around to Tkachuk. He's going to throw it out front. No one's there. Back checking, though. Drew's going to get the puck. Stützle will recover, but it's back in their own end at this point. Pressure from Marner and Nyes. Sanderson is going to skate the puck out to the blue line. Then he's going to get it over to Zetterlund. Zetterlund's going to dump it in. It's going to be pinched off by Ottawa, but he won't be able to hold it. Now, Lorenz is going to get it over to McCabe. McCabe's going to drop it in the middle. Now, off to quick shot by McCabe. Then, McMahon. Now, McCabe. I'm sorry, guys. I keep saying McCabe and McMahon. That was Scott Laughton. I'm not used to Scott Laughton wearing 24. Quick save by Ullmark, but he left it out in front. Now, pressure from the Leafs. Cleven's going to backhand it out in the middle. Dylan Cousins was there, but now both teams are changing. The Leafs will regroup in their own end. 40 on all platforms. 33-2 when leading after 2. Ottawa was regular season and playoffs this year. It's going to be one in the corner by Shabbat. Shabbat's going to get it over to Pinto, but Pinto's going to turn it over to Domi, but Pinto's going to get it back from Domi. Nice play by Pinto, not to give up. Now it's going to be dumped in for Amadio. Amadio's going to go up against the boards against Benoit. Amadio out to the middle. Wide open. He's going to try to slide it in the middle. There was Pinto, I believe, and Stolars is going to hold it. 15:26 left to go. Second period is over in the Carolina-New Jersey game, 4-4. Probably get more help from the refs if you're a Carolina fan, so don't be stressed. Face-off won by the Leafs. Now McMahon's going to Chip it down. McMahon down around Holmberg. Pinned off by Oliver Ekman-Larsson. He's going to thring it around, but it's going to deflect out up into the netting. So we will have another stoppage in play. 37 on all live platforms. Leave a like, subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I know I lost it tonight, guys, on the officials, but good God, man. Like, just you gotta call a legit penalty. And if anything, homeboy should have went off for diving. That was not a penalty. Ottawa's going to win the faceoff. Now we've got a 2-on-2 here with Ridley Grigg and Amadio. Grigg is taken down. No penalty called. I don't think it was a penalty, too. He lost his edge there. Regardless, the officials are letting him leave. Quick shot on goal by Grigg. It's deflected in by Amadio, but it's wide. Now, here comes Grigg. He's got it. They're putting pressure on the Leafs. Now, Zub from the point. He's going to drop it down into the corner. Here comes Grigg again. He shoots. Sanderson gets it on the other side. He's going to chip it around. Amadio's going to let it go all the way around. Zub's going to recover. He's going to beat Domi to the puck and chip it on. But Domi's going to be in a bird battle with Amadio and Pinto. Ottawa's going to win it around. It's going to go to Sanderson. He's going to skate to the middle. The Leafs scrambling a little bit. 46 seconds of zone time now here for Ottawa. If Ottawa scores, Brady Tkachuk. Now they got Stützle. Here comes Leafs getting a partial change. It's deflected in 14:05. We will have a face-off coming. Mr. Denver Color, thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody on the TikTok. Shots on goal are 15-19 in favor of Toronto. Face-off percentage, 48 to 51.9% in favor of Toronto. Toronto and Ottawa are both 0 for 2 on the power play. Jake Sanderson scored an OT winner in game 4. A quick shot all the way down on Olmark. Olmark saves it. The Leafs were using that as a set play as like to get the rebound. Great work by Clevin to keep it off, but it's a turnover. Lawton was there from the pass, but he couldn't get back to it. McCabe from the point. Now, here comes, it's on the boards. It's being worked. Yardcroak throws it in the corner. Now, Ottawa's Mantipalo gets it out. Now here comes Lorenz. Lorenz is going to drive it in for the Leafs. He's going to skate down. He's going to throw it up front. No one's there. Shot. I didn't see where the puck went. Marner got a shot. Now Marner's got it. He's going to take it all the way out. Offsides, Marner. Now Amadio's going to take it. They're going to call a penalty on Ottawa, I believe, for taking down Marner. So I think Marner is going to get a penalty, draw a penalty here. Ridley Grigg took down Marner. This is a bad penalty to take. He lost his stick. He should not have gone after him. He should have just kept playing the game. Yep. Leafs know this is a big power play here. Yeah, Leafs fans showing them. They're showing out. Do the Leafs score on this power play? 13:02. Third power play of the game. Definitely a penalty in this case, guys. Like, he took him down. He kind of hauled him down. He didn't need to. What he should have done was just left him and go get off the ice. He'd already been on a long time. So, what's up, Japes? What's going on? What's the word? You want to come up? Okay. 36 in the live chat. Appreciate everybody. You didn't like the penalty there, Avi? He grabbed him and took him down. It's kind of, he didn't have his stick. So yeah, I kind of have no problem with the call. First of all, it's in the neutral zone. He didn't need to take the penalty. So It's yeah. I can't hear the TNT broadcast, but I'm curious what they're saying here.
Comes the putter toss. Want to get to it? Let's get to the madness. Discover highlights. One back first one. Beautiful cross ice pass over to Stanley, right on the stick. And what they did a good job of that is get Markstrom side to side. You're even going to see it on this wraparound ball here from.
Yeah, Markstrom has not mixed in a good save. Mixed in a save. Yeah. It's been chippy in this game between the Leafs, but it's just been a good physical playoff game. But we're going to get a power play. Again, I didn't even get to see a replay of it, Avi. That's how terrible the production has been. We have to go to a commercial not to get it. Ottawa wins the faceoff. They're going to clear it down. That's going to kill the first 15 or 20 seconds here. The Leafs are 0 for 6 this series. 0 for 6, 0 for the last 6 on the power play this series. So whatever they figured out, they were getting it. So win or go home. Crunch time, baby. Here comes Toronto on the far wing. Nice. He's going to drop it back to Marner. Marner's going to sling it over to Nylander. He's on the half wall by the circle. He's going to skate to the top of the circle, Ovi's office. He's going to drop it to Tavares. Tavares is going to get it back to Nylander. Nylander's just going to sling it in front. Nyes is going to move his leg, and Omark's pad was there. Now, Tavares behind. It's going to be blocked off by Pinto. Here comes the Leafs from the top. Now, Marner all the way at the point. Guys, too, also not lots from Matthews. Now Matthews on the point. He's going to shoot. It slings all the way around, and it's going to go all the way down. Now Stolarz is going to come out, so the Leafs will be up the pressure. Bodied, Nyes by Zub, but Matthews skates it into the corner. He's going to get it back to Nylander. Nylander from the top of the circle. He shoots it. It deflects off somebody. Nyes is able to get it in the corner, though. Now, Tavares, but it's a turnover. Here comes Gaudette. Gaudette's going to skate down. We've got a 2-on-1. Oh, shorthanded goal. Shorthanded goal for the Ottawa Senators, Dylan Cousins. And it's 2-1. What a backbreaker for the Leafs. Wow. Wow. What a goal by Dylan Cousins. 2-0. You have got to be kidding me. 40 in the 42 on all platforms. What up, Oakley? I was trying to find you, buddy. I'm streaming for you, my friend. Look at, here's the goal. If you could see it real quick, there's Dylan Cousins. Wow. On TikTok, you can see Dylan Cousins gets, 2-0. Oakley, you got to be going wild, my friend. Let's go. Oakley, I was looking for you, buddy. What a play. What a play. What a backbreaker. Now, 11:25 left. The Leafs have to get on the board here. It gets to Bobby McMann. McMann around. He's played by Sanderson. It gets back to McMahon. McMahon's going to sauce it over to Domi. They've got the third out there now. Now, here comes Morgan Riley from the point. He's going to get it down to Pacioretty. Pacioretty's going to try to chip it over Ullmark. No doings. Now, quick shot around. It's going to be cleared all the way around. We are 10 minutes and 56 seconds from seeing Game 6 in Ottawa. Where are you at, Senators fans? My God, what a play. What a play by Gaudette to just intercept the point, and then just Dylan Cousins to beat his man all the way down on the net. Unreal. Oh, my God. And it's just, there's one Senators fan in the Leaf Square there that's going nuts. Oh, my God. Rear Admiral says, can you hear the buttholes puckering up in Toronto? Yes, you can. Oh, my God. Oakley, I love that you're here, baby. That's so awesome. Thanks for being on TikTok. Anyway, what a goal, guys. I'll try to find it on X real quick. Wow, what a goal. Dylan Cousins, shorthanded goal, man. That's what you're talking about. Okay, now here comes the Leafs. 10:32 shot from the point. It is saved by Ullmark. Oh, man, now a little bit of a kind of a cross check from behind on Lawton, on his guy. Boy, the Leafs need to be careful here, boys. They need to be careful. The Senators are playing with house money, and they do not care. Okay, I have the goal for you guys. I have the goal for you guys on the screen. I will get this goal for you right here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to zoom this in. Look at this. Here's the goal. This is the play. They're going to move. Sorry. So Gaudette intercepts the goal there. He intercepts the puck. And Marner's back, but Nylander cannot get back in time. And there is your goal. Wow. What a goal. What a goal. 2-0 Ottawa Senators. Late in the third. 10:20 to go. Ottawa in their own defensive zone. Tavares. The faceoff is won by Ottawa. But Tavares gets it back after the circle. Now shot on by Carlo. It's now recovered. Sanderson behind. He's going to take a hit from Nyes. Now Ottawa's going to recover it in their own end. They're going to get it up, out, and it's Ridley Grigg. We might have another 2-on-1, but no, he's going to chip it down. The Leafs got back very, very quick. Fresh legs. Now pressure from Grigg on Holmberg, but he's going to get it around. It's now going to be played to John Tavares. John Tavares is going to skate around. It's picked up by Jake Sanderson. Jake Sanderson's going to turn it around. He's going to toss it. Leafs are going to keep it in. It's going to be tossed out in front. If Toronto gets a goal here, we've got a lot going on. Yeah, close out. The Leafs are nervous. They just have never learned that, man. You got to have some success in the playoffs sometimes, I think. Quickly, big body from Stützle on Marner, but Marner ducks down and he's able to keep the puck in his own end. Now Matthews is going to take it out. They got Matthews, Marner, and Nyes together. Wow, dude. Here, I'm going to close that. 8:47 left to go in the period. Now, shot. Wow, wide, just wide, or saved by Stolarz. Now, being checked is a bunch of cross checks from the Leafs on a down Senator. I'm kind of surprised they're not calling anything there. Now, Shabbat's stick is taken away. Ottawa is down a stick. It's going to go all the way down. The guy who was being cross-checked was Brady Tkachuk. He's down there, but they're able to play it. Brady Tkachuk got cross-checked a bunch of times down on the ice. Craziness. Leafs will not go quietly tonight. Here comes Domi up. He's going to shoot it. It's a big rebound, but the Sens clear it out to center ice. Now Tanev goes back. 8:20 left to go. Tanev going to get it up to McCabe or over to McCabe. McCabe's going to drop it for Domi. Domi's going to try to saucer it, but it's going to get taken away by the Ottawa player, Fabian Zetterlund. Nope, Domi's going to end up winning that war and getting it out to Riley. Riley slings it out front. There was a big rebound, but there was no Leaf there to tap it in. Yeah, pressure, KQ. It's coming. It's coming. Now, down in the Leafs end, Gaudette, this is the fourth line, that penalty kill that did some damage all the way around the horn to Zub. Zub's going to dump it back in. Ottawa's best friend is being in the Toronto's own end at this point. Gaudette takes it, or Cousins, who scored the goal. Oh, Nick Cousins. Now it's going to be sauced all the way in the corner by Zub. Ottawa's going to do full sail changes. Maple Leafs 1-12 in series clinching games since 2018. They're pressing that back up again. No K. Poor Leafs fans. Here comes Amadio. A battle in the middle of the ice with Carlo. Amadio's going to win that. 2-on-1. Nope. Leafs get the puck back quickly. Now, Austin Matthews going to throw it down to Morgan Riley. He's going to dump it in the corner, but it's going to go around behind the net. Olmark's going to leave it for his defenseman. It's going to be popped around and back out to neutral. McCabe is going to throw it all the way back down, but Olmark's going to be there. Now, Shabbat's going to set up. 6:45 left in the third period. 25 shots to 17. Now, up the ice. Brady Tkachuk, he's going to get to the puck. He's going to get to the center line. It's going to be dumped all the way in by Claude Giroux. Now, Stolarz is going to go back and get it. I would tell you two guys, neither goal was on Stolarz. One's deflected. One's a 2-on-1 on a shorthanded. Nothing he could do. Shot from the point, deflected away by Olmark. But Nylander's going to skate in. He's going to do a backhand sauce. Tavares is going to whack away, but the goalie had it the whole time. Little bit of a scrum. Brady Tkachuk was there to grab up Tavares. Ashley Rose, how's it going? Eli sends in 7. Adam Gaudet is a member of the Hockey God Services group. There you go. Oakley, sorry. Oakley, let's go, baby. I love it. Having you on X now. And we got you, Oakley. Owen Oakley, diehard Ottawa Senators fan. Wouldn't be the same without you here, Owen. Appreciate you. 27 shots for the Maple Leafs now to 17. But all that matters is the scoreboard. And Owen Oakley's all about Go Sens Go. He's in the chat. Where are the Leafs fans? Do you got this, Leafs? Do you got this? Ask the Doldrum. Appreciate you. 46 on all platforms. If you don't know, I'm on Twitch, I'm on X, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, and I'm live streaming here on TikTok for you as well. Yes. The Kings game about to pop too. We got a lot going on. Ottawa has scored a first period goal, a second period goal and a third period goal, a shorthanded. This game right before my own personal hockey game tomorrow. So I love it, Oleg. Let's go, buddy. Avi, diehard Bruins fan in the chat, and my mod going for the Senators. Not a shock, Avi. Appreciate you, guys. This is a wild game, guys. So 6:16 left to go in the third period. This is the last game I'm doing tonight. Oh, I could get a little bit of the Leafs logo in there. I guess tilting the thing a little bit on the stream. There we go. Oh, you go a little center. Let's go a little center. Center it. I need Toronto to choke a 3-0 lead and lose in 7. They deserve nothing. Okay, Darkness. Would you say this to HTH, our good friend, man? Have some. I feel a little bit for the Leafs fans here, man. The Toronto has not played a bad game. We got some hockey coming back to the CTC. Says, okay, 6:16 will say otherwise. Owen, we gotta be. All right. And here we go. Face off in the Ottawa Senator zone. Claude Giroux versus John Tavares. The face-off is won by Giroux over to Zub. Zub gets it all the way down. That's going to be icing. Or did he say it was deflected? 6:07 left. The degenerate Bostonian. Mike, thank you for retweeting. I appreciate you retweeting and sharing the stream. I can't get my own co-host to share my stream, so would like that very much. So here comes Tavares against Giroux, 6:07. The puck is dropped. Giroux wins it again. 2 clean wins by Giroux. Back around the net for Sanderson. Sanderson's going to get it up, but it's going to be intercepted by Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Now, Sanderson's going to get it up. Now, Ridley Grigg, he's on a break. What is going on? They saying playing with a 5 stick? Good God, we've had like 8 stops in the last 7 seconds. Can we get some flow of play? Let's get some flow of play. Here comes Zub. He's going to dump it around, all the way around. Grigg is going to battle in the corner. Ottawa and Grigg. Grigg's going to take a big cross check from Oliver Ekman-Larsson. He's no worse for wear. Gets right back up. Ottawa's got it, or Oliver Ekman-Larsson's going to get it down. Tavares, a little bit of a 3-on-2, but his shot doesn't make it through. Ottawa's going to clear it all the way down. It is not going to be icing. 5:28 left in the third. Now, McCabe is going to take it from his own end. He's doing something with the puck. He's going to get it to Matthews. Matthews is going to backhand it into the corner. Shabbat will be the first one there. It's taken away by Toronto, though. Austin Matthews shoots. There was nobody there. I don't know how he didn't score. Now it's deflected out. Oh, my God. Austin Matthews almost gets a goal, though, right there. Do not how he didn't score. He was all alone there. Did not score. That's going to be interesting to see what happens in the replay there. Yes. Now, the Leafs are coming, man. They're coming. But Ottawa's done a really good job here at the end. They just sauced it all the way down. Morgan Riley's going to take it from the mid part of his own end over the blue line. He's going to try to get it down to Marner. It's going to be kept in by Matthews. Matthews is going to throw it up the boards to Marner or to Riley. Marner's going to sling it all the way down. Big rebound off the boards. Now, David Perron's going to skate it all the way down for Ottawa. Get it past the blue line. He's going to chip it in. Stolars is going to kick it around. Now, Domi's going to get it. Now, here comes Bobby McMahon, but no one's with him. Dylan Cousins is going to back sauce it all the way down to Drake Batherson. 4 minutes to go in the third period. Now, all the way up, this is Ottawa third line. Cousins going to shoot. It's going to be deflected wide by Tanev. Clevin was the guy who made the play to get it out there really quick. McCabe in. He's going to skate all the way down into the corner. Now Domi and him are going to try to play the close two-man game. Domi's going to sling it all the way around to Bobby McMahon. McMahon's going to be beaten to the puck by Jake Sanderson. Sanders going to get it off. He's going to be pinned off the boards. Now Ottawa's going to lose the battle, but they're going to get the battle back after the Leafs try to sauce it down. Ridley Greig's going to take a huge hit from Max Pacioretty, clean along the boards, but he's going to get it deep. Take a check to make a play. Dumped all the way down. Now, here comes the, short side. Nice. Wraparound. I do not know how Toronto has not scored here. Ullmark was so far out of his net. It's empty net now. Now, here comes Ottawa. They're going to beat their man. It's going to be Giroux. He's going to pass it back. Score. Timmy Stützle. 3-0. 3-0. It is 3-0, the empty net goal. Ottawa was up to the task as soon as the empty net goal. That they should play that tape for the LA Kings. Should play that. We are 3-0. 3-0 now. Again, Ullmark so far out. Okay, so that gets deflected. Good God, man. And then Giroux with just a great play. And there's nothing they could do. Timmy Stützle. And there you see Dave Poulin, the owner, Michael Landauer, and the president. There you go. Thursday night. You got it, Owen Oakley. You asked for it. Still 2 minutes and 51 seconds left. I'm not saying this game is over, but it's probably over. Wow. But it was a very exciting game for the most part. So now I think we're getting a timeout. I don't know if this is from Ottawa. It was always going back to Ottawa, as Johnny Lazarus says. Love it, Johnny Lazarus. Love it, buddy. What's going on here? Good God. I am connected to the internet. What's happening? Let's do that. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. TikTok. Silence. What's up? Thanks for doing it. Okay. Yeah. I got to pay my Apple Card. All the way down from Ottawa, it's going to be icing 231. They tried to shoot it in the empty net. Yep, there you go. Owen, you got the game 6. KQ says 100%. Appreciate everybody on all platforms. We have 57 people in to see the Toronto Maple Leafs go down 3-0 to the Ottawa Senators with 2:23 left to go. Now, here comes Marner. They're just going to try to work on getting a goal. Stens in 7, says Avi. Now, chipping it out. You think, too, like they get it back. It's going to be wild in Ottawa. Wild. Yeah. So if you go back and look, he doesn't miss it. I think it's deflected by the defenseman's stick. But yeah, Austin Matthews is having a rough year, guys, for sure. For sure. Yeah, tough one. I guess we're going to have to put on Okay. 64 on all platforms. We are on a commercial break. We are waiting for the Ottawa Senators with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. This third period has gone kind of slow. They are beating the Leafs 3-0. The nail in the coffin was the shorthanded goal by Dylan Cousins, trade acquisition from the Buffalo Sabres. There we go. I'll put some respect on the Ottawa Senators, get the Ottawa Senators hat out here. Little Ottawa Senators for them to get some love. Ottawa. Still at a commercial break. Appreciate everyone. 60 on all platforms. 210 left to go. Leave a like, subscribe, share the stream. Appreciate all you guys so much. Thank you so much. Invite Ghost 420 Dogface. Oh, invite 420 Dogface. Let's go, Dogface. All right. Great draft for the G-Men. Scattaboo. Yeah, I was pretty happy, Derek. I was happy. I liked it. They got the quarterback they might need, and 2 minutes left. Leafs win the faceoff. Now Matthews in the far corner. Actually, the Senators won it, but nice forecheck from the Leafs won it back. Okay, it's backhanded out. Now here comes Shane Pinto. Now Marner's going to skate all the way down. 153, empty net. He's going to get it off to Riley. Riley's going to get it to Tavares. Tavares, they're going with the big guns. That's why they took the timeout. Plenty of time here for the Leafs to get a goal on the board, but they'll have to score, and they'll have to score quick. It's going to be sent all the way down by Ottawa, 140. Almost, if you're Ottawa, you don't care if you take a penalty here because you can clear the puck without worrying about icing it. So if you're Ottawa, you need to be super physical. So yeah, I have the Devils game turned off, Avi, because I was having some problems with my computer. So I'm just not worried about it. So, yep, Steve Staios and Dave Poulin with Michael Andlauer looking on and show us Staios. I don't remember when Staios played. That's how old I am. He looks good too, man. This is a nice victory. Now, oh my God, Olmark, he should have ripped one, tried to score. That would have been awesome to see Olmark try to score. Oh my God, a thrown out in front, and Toronto almost got a bang-in tap in there. But here we go. Dad bod for life. Thanks for coming on. Oh, quickly. It's batted out of the air by Sanderson and caught like a center fielder by Olmark. Great game from Olmark, by the way. He's been out of position a couple of times, but he's really played well, and he's able to been jump back. He's scrambled back. So, you know the pressure is all on Toronto now going back to Ottawa. So they were up 3-0 in this series. And we may be getting a series. This is more what I expected out of this series in the first place. What's up, Chalks? You coming in to say hi? Chalks, you want to come up? No, he does not. We got KPs in here, though. Okay, and we are 62 on all platforms. Appreciate you. 243 in the thing. We have 48 seconds left. Here's Tkachuk. He's going to bury the empty netter, and that's going to make it 4-0. And that's definitely the game. It is all over. That is the game. 46 seconds left. Brady Tkachuk is going to ice it right between Mitch Marner's legs. Oh. And the Leafs fans can do nothing but shake their heads. Abby, how are you doing? Poor Toronto fans, man. They can't catch a break. Few Senators fans in the crowd just banging the glass and stuff. Toronto will be putting Stolarz back in net. Again, he only gave up 2 goals. The last 2 have been empty netters. Both I don't put on Stolars. I don't think anybody would. Rest in peace, Johnny Jinx. Johnny, yeah. And boy, the Blower Bowl has emptied in Toronto. They are gone. No one is left in the stands. They have all filtered out very quickly before this game is over. Bad feeling if you're a Toronto Maple Leafs fan and your team is, this was, you had some good opportunities to get in front. We talked about it before the stream. If Ottawa could get out of the first period without allowing a goal, they were probably in good shape. And then just, I for 3/4 of the game really liked Toronto's game. They did everything but score. They put pressure on. Ottawa played structurally sound defensively. 26 seconds left to go. Now it's just a face-off. It's going to be chipped all the way down. Play it. Do not do icing. Good God. Good God, man. It's 18 seconds left. Have some, for the game, just wave it off. The game is over. Ridiculous. So, do they go to Joseph Woll? They're showing Joseph Woll. I do not think Stolarz played bad. If you want to go to Joseph Woll because you have a game to give, I guess I go to Joseph Woll to give Stolarz a break. But Stolarz didn't let in a bad shot. Quick shot. Olmark saves it, or it's tipped by his glove. Little bit of chippiness. It's going to be flipped all the way down. Can we wave it off, please? Nope, we can't. We're going to go, and now we got a scrap. That would not have happened if the ref would have just waved off the final 18 seconds and not called the icing. You don't have to call the icing. You don't. It's hybrid icing. It's the discretion of the linesman. If the guy's dogging it back up the ice to not get the puck, you can say it's fine. This is all on the refs now that we got bodies going together and scraps, and people could get hurt and stuff could happen. And if you're Toronto, you don't want any of your players getting hurt. Yeah, you're pissed you lost the game. You lost. Good God, man. The fucking linesmen deserve to take some culpability in this. What are you doing? Get out of here with this. 7.5 seconds. It has literally taken us 5 minutes to finish the last 40 seconds of this game. Good God, man. This was a fast game, by the way, guys. 2 hours and 47 minutes with the breaks. I'm bitching about the thing, but it's come on, drop the puck. So what are they saying? So Olmark had a 750 in the first game, an 857 in the second game, an 850 in the third, and a 9-something in the fourth. And now he has 1,000. Get out of here with that. End the game. End the game. Yeah. Get out of there. All right, guys. That is going to be the end of the game. The Maple Leafs are done. They will be going back. So that is it. We will see Toronto in Ottawa. So instead of resting, the Leafs had an opportunity to put this series away. They will now play Thursday in Ottawa. Series 3-2. There you go, Owen Oakley. Yep. Enjoy the Wild Vegas game. Bangers coming up. Yep. We got the Kings, Oilers, other games. Those games I will not be broadcasting. I will be calling it an evening. But I appreciate everybody. Oakley, let's go, buddy. Appreciate you. Glad you were in, man. Glad you were in. And congrats to the Ottawa Senators fans. Hang in there, Leafs fans. Still got 2 games to end it. But I think it's going 7 now. I think no way Ottawa loses at home. They got to get that one. I actually feel like Ottawa's been in a lot of games. So Kyle's from Leafs fan. And sorry, buddy, that they didn't pull it out for you tonight. But I feel like they didn't play bad. If you're a Toronto fan, you take the good. You really only gave up 2 goals. One was super late. So it is what it is. I appreciate all you guys. I'm going to call it. You guys have a great night. Let's enjoy. Here we go. Go Sens go. Congrats, Sens fans. You got a solid victory tonight against a team that's largely outplayed you for large swaths of the game. So yeah, going to be interesting. Thursday going to be a huge game. I'm betting my boy Hot Take Hockey is streaming for that game, so I'll be watching his stream. And I'll probably do Stars Avalanche if that's game 7 or game 6 Stars Avalanche, right? So I'll probably end up doing that game. So yeah, we'll see what's going on. But yeah, insanity. Anyway, guys, have a great night. I appreciate everybody. Leafs played horrible. I actually didn't think the Leafs played bad at all, Kyle. Kyla. They did not play bad. They played a very good game. They outshot them. They dominated the pace of play for large periods of time. They just didn't score. Sometimes you don't score, but I think a lot of people would say, here, look, I'll flash up the numbers for you guys. Like, before we call it a game, we wrap it up here. So just so you could see, this was not a game that was dominated by Ottawa. The only thing that was domination was the score. Ottawa had 4 shots in the first period. Okay. Toronto had 12. The second period is where Ottawa kind of asserted their dominance a little bit, but the Leafs still had 9 shots in the third, totaling 27 shots to 19. I know that's not always the end all be all, but Toronto won the bulk of the faceoffs. They had 3 power plays, 40 hits, 17 block shots, 8 less. They had 2 less giveaways. They had the same number of takeaways. Ottawa only blocked 1 more shot. Ottawa spent lots more time in their own zone. So it was not a terrible game. 3 stars of the game were Olmark. He was the difference in the game. Chris Tanev had a great game. He was one of the stars. Do not disagree with that. And then Timmy Stützle had a goal and 2 assists, but one of those, I believe, was empty net goal. So really the backbreaker was Dylan Cousins' shorthanded goal. Anyway, that's the gist of it. You could talk with it. My friend Zach Phillips, he has the Leaf Nations After Dark. You can go onto his channel and check him out. And maybe next time we have Hot Take Hockey on, if this goes game 7 and the Leafs come on, we'll have Hot Take post show, just audio probably only. But I appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much. Almost 3 hours of streaming. We'll be back tomorrow for what game did I say we were going to do tomorrow, Avi? So we're going to do tomorrow is Wednesday, 3 games live. We're going to do the Blues Jets game 5. We'll be live for the Blues Jets game 5, 9:30 Eastern. So thank you so much, guys. Appreciate all you. Have a great one. Bye-bye.